graduated from Rowan University in the spring of 2022 with a sports communication and media degree. I got to actually call minor league baseball and G League basketball games while I was in school. And then I graduated, and as soon as I graduated, I went to NFL Films in Mount Laurel, New Jersey. And as much as I loved that experience, I miss putting on the headsets. I decided, you know what, talk is cheap. I have a laptop that's in my house, and so 21 months later, here we are, still on YouTube, calling games and building an incredible, loving community on here with the people that I call my Philly freaks with a capital P and a capital H. We go live for every single Phillies, Sixers, and Eagles game, and we do it like old school radio play-by-play style. I'm Jason Joseph, and this is Play-by-Play with JJ.
I showed a swung on, barreled it out to right field. Bye-bye baseball.
That baby is long gone.
What is going on, everybody? Hopefully you're all doing well and having yourselves a very fantastic afternoon if you are tuning in over on the East Coast. But yes, my name is Jason Joseph. This is Play-by-Play with JJ. And hit that thumbs up button, hit that subscribe button as well, and turn on the bell icons. We got football playoffs today, but we also have an afternoon game. It's really not an afternoon game if you're tuning on in from London, because guess what? The NBA is out in London today, and the Orlando Magic are taking on the Memphis Grizzlies. Should be a fun one. Both teams actually played against each other on Thursday, and it was in Germany. And the Grizzlies were able to come out victorious in that game. The Magic were able to come out victorious in that game. 118-111 was the final score of that game. This should be a fun one, though. I'm really excited about this game. It's really nice that Ja Morant is going to be playing in this one. I'm really stoked to see how he does today. Also, Jaren Jackson Jr., it'll be really cool to see him out there on the court as well. But as far as things go, obviously, I want you guys to comment what your final score predictions are for this game down below, and what do you expect out of this game. Paolo Banchero looks really good for the Magic on in their last game, and he was really. I mean, the three ball looked really good. He was knocking down shots, made some really big time plays, and that was something that really just stood out to me as the Magic have won their last two games in a row. But when they played out in Berlin, he was really the guy that just, put the team on his back. He had 13 rebounds. He had 26 points. And he was really dominant out there. And it just seems like that every time he continues to play, he does continue to play better and better. He also had 4 steals in the game, only turned the ball over twice. And he made it really tough. He did. Wagner, also in the game, did have 18 points and also 9 rebounds and 2 assists in the game as well. And Anthony Black, this is a guy who just continues to shine. He's a great ball player. 21 points, 7 assists, and 6 rebounds in that game against the Memphis Grizzlies out in Berlin. And he shot the ball 4 for 7 from 3. This guy is going to... He just continues to show flashes of greatness at the age of 21 years old, and he is somebody that I'm going to be looking out for today, and that I'm going to be definitely keeping a close eye on, because how can you not? He's just so flashy with the way that he is able to facilitate the basketball. He's a really good scorer, and he, at just the age of 21, averaging 15.8 points per game, but that's gone up because over the last 3 games, he's put up at least 21 points in each of those last 3 games, and he has shot the ball very efficiently from 3, making 10 of his last 18. So... should be a fun one today. Let me know what your final score predictions are down below. I want to say hi to everybody that is, of course, in the chat. What's going on, everybody? What is up, District Nation? District Nation is here. What's going on? Manster Show is also here. He says, ready to see the Grizzlies get annihilated. I'm calling a blowout early. Oh, wow. Ty Eagles is also here. What's going on, Ty? My guy, DN, drop your link down below, my friend. Definitely make sure that you guys do that. Let's get on into our live stream. We have a little bit of a new setup today. I've tried to play around with this when we were doing the college basketball game yesterday. So hopefully this, hopefully it is good today. But yeah, they're announcing the starting lineups now. They were supposed to get started at 12:10, but they're a little bit late. Not really a surprise because now they're doing the starting lineups. They had the ceremonies and the national anthem for both the UK and for the US. I can't speak today. I apologize about that. I don't know. I don't know why. I don't know why. Other games around the NBA later tonight. It'll be the Brooklyn Nets who will be taking on the Chicago Bulls at 7 o'clock. The Pelicans are also going to be out in Houston at 7 o'clock, too. Charlotte plays Denver at 8. Portland is out in Sacramento, and that game will be at 9 o'clock. And then the Raptors are out at the Crypto.com Arena, and that game will begin at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Time. So those are all the games that are scheduled for today's slate. Tomorrow, for NBA basketball, because it is MLK Day, we will be doing not only the Sixers game, but we will be doing one of the afternoon games that will take place tomorrow, too. So, again, comment what your final score predictions are down below. Thank you all so much for tuning on in, of course, and taking your time out of your day to just watch play-by-play with JJ. You guys are the absolute best. You really are. You guys are so awesome. And with that, let's take a sip of water. It's good. That was really good. All right, let's also ring a bell. Yeah, let's get the bell out there. Nice. So, yeah, it should be a fun one today. I'm excited about that. I'm excited about the game. You know, I think that when you take a look at the Memphis Grizzlies, obviously they've lost 3 out of their last 4 games. But I'm just a fan of Jaren Jackson Jr. I really am. He's such a great defensive player. He is just one of those guys that, you know, whenever he plays against the Sixers, of course, you just see explosiveness from just his from just his wingspan and the way that he's just able to get out in front of guys. It's a lot of fun watching him out there, and I'm excited to see what he's going to do in this game. Alrighty, it looks like we're ready to get underway. Just wanted to make sure that we waited until the court was good. So, yes. All right, so the Magic are in their white and blue pinstripes with the Disney logo, or with the Disney text attached over towards the left side of the chest. And the Grizzlies are in their dark blue and light blue uniforms with light blue Grizzly text painted across the chest. And so opening tip-off is now underway, and that is going to go over towards the Grizzly side. All right, so let's move this up a little bit. But let me know if the text is clear, because, again, we're just making sure that things look correct. Where is it? Yes. I don't know why it moves down some of the time. It's a little bit odd when it does that. All right, so there we go. Okay. And then I guess we got to move this down now too, don't we? Yes. All right, so the Grizzlies just hit a 3. Paolo Banchero, Franz Wagner, Wendell Carter Jr., Desmond Bane, and Anthony Black are the starting 5 for the Orlando Magic. And on the other side, it's Jaren Jackson Jr., Santi Aldama, Cedric Howard, and Jalen Wells all out there, and Ja Morant too. I gotta undo the transform. Undo. Gosh. We're off to a bad start already. I guess that this thing faked me out, so I gotta wait until the start of the game. Okay. That's better. That's better. Okay, let's look at this. Yeah. That's better. All right, 8-4 start as Paolo Banchero just made a dunk over on the other side. So there's 10:20 left to go in the first quarter. Here's Wagner over at the top of the key, takes it on over towards the left side of the wing and puts up a floater, and Aldama is the one who's going to catch his rebound. There will be an outlet pass over to Jaren Jackson Jr. He looks to drive it inside over Banchero, not going to work that time, and rebounded again by Desmond Bane. 8-4, Grizzlies lead it by 4. Jackson with 3, Coward with 2, and Ja with 3. Here's another floater that's up and no good, and that was rebounded by the Grizzlies again. Morant looking to pass it over to Coward, and Coward puts up a baby floater, and that one is good. So it's a 10-4 start so far. Magic down by 6. They just have 2 points from Banchero and 2 from Wagner. And again, if you're just tuning on in, let us know where you're tuning on in from. Well, he says, hey, my man, thank you for calling this game. I'm on baby duty, says Daniel. What's going on, dude? How are you? 10-4. Here's a catch-and-shoot 3. That's up, and that's going to hit off the back iron, and it's rebounded by Ja Morant. Wendell Carter Jr. just missed it from downtown. Morant on the drive over towards the basket, puts up a shot. It's denied and blocked, but there is a foul called, and they will call it on Anthony Black. So don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe. And make sure that you guys turn on the bell icons. Let me know if the text of the Gamecast is clear. I would like to know if you guys can see the points, the field goals, the rebounds, and the assists. But yes, let me know down below how everything looks. It doesn't look even to me. I'm trying to get it as even as I possibly can because I have a little OCD with that, if that makes sense. Yes. Yeah, that looks a little bit better. All right, here we go. Ja was at the line. He got fouled by Anthony Black. He made the first free throw. Also just converted on the second. And it's now a 12-4 game. Wagner puts up a tray on the other side, and that one is just going to hit off the back iron again. Offensive rebound by the Magic, and a put-back jam is good by Wendell Carter Jr. Who you guys rooting for in this game? Let us know down below. Who are you rooting for? Aldama with a drive on the other side. He's able to float it up and float it on in, and now it's a 14-6 Grizzlies lead. Coward looking to respond, that's Wagner looking to respond, and he's not able to get the shot up and in as it was blocked by Jaren Jackson Jr. Jaren did take a little bit of a hit, and he just stood up and still bending down. Oh, man. 14-6 Grizzlies, they lead it by 8 points. Wagner, well, there's going to be a stoppage in play. Couldn't really tell what ended up happening, but they call a foul. I don't know. I want to thank you all so much for being on here. Make sure you guys hit the thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the bell icons too. There's a floater that is up and good by Wagner. And now it's a 6-point game. Jackson Jr. looking to go up with a shot. That's denied. And a good job by Carter Jr. to block him. And so Wagner gets the rebound. A kick out to Banchero for 3. It's a little bit off the mark. And Aldama comes up with his miss. He had a wide open shot there. Just not able to capitalize. Memphis trying to show him how it's done. And they're not able to do so either. Cedric Coward was open on the far corner. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Orlando. And 7:49 left to go in the first quarter. And we have our first group of substitutions coming on in for each team. Jaren Jackson Jr. and Cedric Coward are going to take a seat. Jock Landau comes in, and so does Contavious Caldwell-Pope. And for the Magic, they will bring on in Tristan Da Silva for Franz Wagner. Here's a three-pointer by Jalen Wells. He is able to cash it on in, and now it's 17-8. Orlando does respond, though, over on the other side, as they're able to get a reverse layup from Paolo Banchero. Ja Morant goes, or thought about going up with a shot, hands it off instead, and sets his man up for a wide open three, and Coward, or Caldwell Pope that is, knocks it down to make it 20-10 Memphis as they respond on the other side. Da Silva down the lane, floaters up, and it's going to bounce about 5 times, and it goes on in. That was just unbelievable. It actually hit the left side of the rim 3 of those times, and then just dangled on down the drain. 20-12, Grizzlies lead it by 8. Ja down low to Jock Landau, and that is up and good. And Ja Morant gets himself yet another assist. He's been facilitating the basketball very well. He has 5 so far in this game, and 5 points too. Another shot by Orlando. Everything is just going on in. Who was that? Tristan Da Silva again? Nope, it was Anthony Black that hit the pull-up J from 13 feet, and Banchero got the assist. Landale lets it fly. That one won't go. On the tip back, though, it's good. And again, 24-14, Grizzlies up by 10 with 6:13 remaining in the first quarter. Playing a very good brand of basketball so far. Black with an elbow J. It's going to hit off the back of the rim and go out of bounds. 6 minutes and 2 seconds left in the first quarter. Grizzlies will take a timeout. And with that, we'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. I will be right back. What's going on, chat? What's up, Jeff? How you doing, man? He says, hey, JJ, let's go Memphis. What's going on, dude? Daniel G says, I'm betting on Robinhood, so I'm closing and opening calls as it goes with the odds. I like the magic, he says. What's going on, Daniel? Again, thank you guys so much for tuning on in. Let us know how your Sunday is going so far, or if you're tuning on in from another country, how your overall day is, I should probably just say. 24-14, the Grizzlies have started off really strong in this game. They've done a very good job shooting the ball. They've been very efficient. Orlando just has not been able to get a lot of stops, really. But it's been a good game so far. Grizzlies have been doing their job. And we have some more substitutions coming on in for both teams. So Aldama, Wells, Morant, Landau, and Caldwell Pope. That's now the starting 5 for the Grizzlies. And the Magic, they still have Banchero. Wendell Carter Jr. is going to take a seat. Desmond Bain's still out there, and so is Anthony Black. And Tristan Da Silva, Goga Batadze, will come on in for Wendell Carter Jr. And, well, there's a floater that's up and in to make it now 24-16. Off the inbound pass, the Magic got it, and it was Anthony Black that was able to hit the little floater inside. 8-point ball game, and so Landau swings it over on the other side and gets it back, and there's a little floater up and good by Memphis, and 26-16 now is the score. Oh, boy. How's everybody's day going? What's up, John? How you doing? He says, greetings from Ireland. What's up, John? 26-16. Here's a drive over to the basket and then the kick out for a three. That one won't go. That was Vince Williams Jr. who grabbed the rebound off of Tristan Da Silva's misfired shot. And, all right, here we go. 10-point ball game. 5:05 to go. Catching and shooting and putting up a tray on the other side. That one is good. 29-16. Cam Spencer knocks it down from another area code. Batadze on a drive on the other side. He answers with a 2, and he is fouled. 29-18, and Batadze will go to the line for one more. He got fouled by Caldwell Pope, and, well, it'll be a three-point opportunity coming on up. Jace Richardson is going to step on in for Desmond Bain. Sup, mate? I need Orlando to win, says Bruce. What's up, Bruce? How you doing, my friend? Happy to see you guys on here. We do like an old-school radio play-by-play style, but we obviously love it when you guys get involved in the chat. I cannot show the game, unfortunately, so this is another alternative way to tune on in. I appreciate you all for being on here. Make sure you guys hit the thumbs up button, hit the subscribe button as well. The and one opportunity is good. 29-19. What's up, Hardcore? How you doing, my friend? Good to see you on here. Here we go, down low on the block and going up with the reverse layup inside. It's up and it's good to make it 31-19. And that was, again, Spencer who knocks down the shot. He's been very active so far ever since he's come on in, and has been a big spark plug off the bench. Here we go, another three-pointer by that was Anthony Black, and KCP is the one who grabs the rebound. KCP for 2. It's going to hit off the back iron. Offensive rebound by Landau. They'll reset. Spencer thought about taking the 3. Hands it off. And there's another three-pointer by Conchar, and that one won't go. But another offensive rebound by Landau. He swings it outside to Spencer again, and he knocks it down. 34-19, and the Magic will take a timeout. It's been all Grizzlies in these first 8 minutes of basketball regulation out in London. 34-19, Memphis is putting on a clinic so far. So, yes. But, yeah, guys, welcome aboard. My name is Jason Joseph. This is Play-by-Play with JJ. I go on. I do Sixers basketball, Eagles football, and Phillies baseball, of course. But, yes. But anyhow, if you guys enjoy my content, make sure you guys hit the thumbs up button, hit that subscribe button as well, and turn on the notification bell icons too, and that way you will know when we do go live. Did I say Cam Spencer before on the 2? I meant to say Jack Landau. I apologize. My head is a little bit in all directions today, but I appreciate you guys for being on here. So yeah, we do the Sixers, we do the Phillies, and we do the Eagles on this channel, but we're looking to do some more NBA coverage. We're doing some college basketball coverage too, and doing some NFL playoffs as well, just to try to expand the brand, and also just to try to, step a little bit out of our comfort zone and try to do other stuff. So that's mainly like what I do on here, more so like an old school radio play-by-play style of a call. But let me know down below who you guys are rooting for and what you guys are looking forward to in this game. I'll tell you what, I love watching Ja Morant. I also really like watching Jaren Jackson Jr. Just both of those guys are just really good. Jaren, especially when it comes to his defensive presence, it's just a lot of fun to watch him just be really physical against his opponents and be able to just, just be able to put up points if he has to. I mean, I think that he's a fun player to watch. I really feel that way. So, greetings. What's up, Bruce? What's up, mate? I need Orlando to win. What's going on, Bruce? Bruce Wayne. Bruce Wayne's in the chat. Batman's in the chat. What's up, Bruce? Yeah. What about you, my man? Who do you want? Who do I want in this game? I don't really have a rooting interest, honestly. I just, to be honest with you, I just hope for a good game. That's really all that I hope for. Every time I put on these headsets, I want a good game. Even if I'm rooting for the Phillies, or even if I'm rooting for the Magic, if I'm rooting for the Sixers, the Phillies, or the Eagles, I want good games, and obviously I want them to pull it out. So, Magic have no defense right now. No, they don't. They're not making any stops at all whatsoever, and it shows. I mean, Jamal Mosley is probably not happy with how they've been playing. Ja's been doing a good job facilitating the ball. He's getting his teammates involved. His court vision has looked really good in this game. We didn't know if Ja was even going to play today, but he's been doing a good job. He really has. And Orlando has just not adjusted. They've not adjusted at all whatsoever. Don't forget to like and don't forget to subscribe. It is free. The subscribe button is free, folks. And it's just a good way to support the channel. 4 minutes left, and so here's an inbound pass that goes to Anthony Black over on the near baseline. Black looking to pass it over to Batadze. He lost the ball for a second. Black picks it back on up. Hands it off, and that's going to be stolen by Memphis over on the other side. Banchero, Black, Da Silva, Batadze, and Richardson all out there for the Magic. And for the Grizzlies, it's Landau, Caldwell Pope, Conchar, Williams Jr., and Spencer. And we will have another stoppage in play with 3:35 to go. Memberships. Yes, they're $2.99 a month. You're more than welcome to become a member if you do choose to do so. Thanks so much, Hardcore, for doing that. Here's an inbound pass that goes on over towards Landau and over down low, going up with a little floater inside. That's Jackson Jr. Can't get it. Another offensive rebound, though, for the Grizzlies. And the three-pointer is no good. And Banchero says, I've had enough. So Paolo Banchero grabs the rebound. Memphis has been all over the glass today. Banchero goes into the paint, puts up a floater inside. That one won't go. Jackson played really good defense. Outlet pass from Memphis, and a shot that goes up, and it is just a little bit off the mark. It was a layup, and that was by Conchar. Batadze got the rebound. Black on a drive to the basket, kicks it back out to Banchero at the top of the key. Banchero now has to stop his dribble, hands it off, and goes over towards the right side of the rim. And Batadze will get it on back. And here is Black, who takes it down low over towards the baseline. There's 2 seconds left on the shot clock. Black with a tough shot. And again, they just cannot find a rhythm at all whatsoever. The Orlando Magic running downhill, going down low. There's Batadze, who was blocked by Jaren Jackson Jr. And Memphis again has it. They're off to the races. That's Spencer over at the top of the left side of the wing. Dribbles it back towards the top of the key. And 2:05 left to go in the first quarter. Jackson bulldozing his way downhill, but Batadze got a hand on it. And they will say that it's Memphis basketball as it goes on out of bounds. Not sure if the Magic are overrated this season so far, or the gap between the East and West is just truly big. I would say that the gap is definitely big. The teams out in the West have just been so dominant this year. When you talk about the Nuggets, the Thunder, the Spurs, I mean, just like those 3 teams alone, and then you add on in the Lakers, and you add on in even just the Warriors, the Rockets, the Suns, like that. It's just dominant, dude. It really is. Why is my phone number posted? Because that's my hotline. That is my hotline. That's not my personal phone number. I have a hotline. 36-19 is the score. 17-point lead for the Memphis Grizzlies. I have a hotline. Whenever I do post-game shows, I have that up. Chase Richardson got called for a personal foul. And again, all right, 1:45 left to go. Grizzlies have it again over on their side of the court. They are going from right to left. Swinging it outside to Aldama for a 3. Puts it up, and it's no good. But there's a foul, and he will go to the line for 3 free throws. Penda got called for the foul on the closeout. And Santi is going to head on over to the line. Memphis is killing it, says Daniel. They've lost a few games, so they have something to prove. Yeah. Yep. That's for sure. Who you guys pulling out for in this game? Who you pulling out for? And what got you into watching NBA basketball? Would really like to hear you guys share your stories down below. Aldama is at the line. He did just miss the first free throw, and he will shoot 2 more. He has 2 points in this game, 2 rebounds, and 1 assist as well. The 25-year-old averaging 14.1 points per game this year and 6.7 rebounds per game as well. In his last game that he played, as he makes the second free throw, he had 18 points, 5 boards, and 1 assist in 30 minutes of play. Ja Morant is playing today. Yes, he is. Yes, he is, Aaron. Yep. Ja is there. 37-19 with 96 seconds left to go in the first quarter. And here's the third free throw attempt, and that one is knocked down. Memphis is up by 19 points. 1:30 left to go in quarter number 1. Wagner, Carter Jr., Bain, Penda, and Jones are all out there for the Grizzlies. Jones takes a wide-open 3, couldn't connect to that time, and Memphis looks to take advantage of that missed tray from the Orlando Magic. Good ball movement over to Jaren Jackson Jr., looking to pass it and hand it off over towards the near side to Williams Jr., and another dribble handoff yet again. Here's a 3 that's airballed, though, by Jackson, and Orlando looking to respond. Oh, boy. Carter Jr. over at the top of the key with another handoff pass that goes on over to Jones, and the layup is no good, but he is fouled. And that'll stop the clock with 42.2 seconds left to go in this first quarter. So, yeah, Ja is playing. Let's go, Grizzlies, says Jeff. What's up, Jeff? How you doing, man? How you guys feeling, man? Thank you all so much for being on here. You guys are the absolute best. You guys are so awesome. At the line, shooting 2 free throws for Orlando. That is Franz Wagner. Jackson Jr. got called for the shooting foul, by the way. Wagner, Thursday against the Grizzlies in the fourth quarter, had 13 of his 18 points. And he hits both free throws to make it 38-21. 40 seconds remaining in the first quarter. And it's a 17-point game. Driving down low and shaking and rattling the rim for the Memphis Grizzlies, as the dunk was good. 40-21 is the score. 25 seconds left to go in the first quarter. That was G.G. Jackson on that explosive dunk there. That was awesome. Wagner with a handoff pass to Bain for a catch-and-shoot 3, and that's going to hit off the back iron again. Jones gets the offensive rebound. They swing the hot potato around. The ball finds Wagner, who crosses over, drives it inside towards the cup. The layup was just too much mustard. It was just too strong. And Aldama, who tries to get the rebound, ends up getting pushed with 5.6 seconds left to go in the opening quarter. The Grizzlies have put up 40 points in this quarter so far. They are shooting 55% from 3. Orlando has not even made 1 3 in this game, if you can believe that. They are 0 for 6 from downtown. They are just ice cold. 5.6 seconds left to go. We're going to walk the floor and have some free throws for Santi Aldama. And the first one, he hits it off the back iron, and it can't go down the drain. Now, why did this move? I don't understand that. I don't understand why this moved. I'll have to play around with it later. Driving on over towards the cup and hitting the layup on the other side. At the buzzer is Desmond Bain, and we're going to go into quarter number 2. So it's a 40-23 game as we go on into quarter number 2. Grizzlies up by 17 points. Okay, I don't understand why it did that over on this side. I like the box score. I think that's cool. Was Ja Morant able to get a... Stop. Oh, man. MLB spring training schedules around the corner. Subscribe to JJ's channel for the best MLB coverage, including an MLB Red Zone style live. Hardcore says, dude, you're the best. Big shout out to Hardcore, man. Hardcore's an awesome mod on here. He really is. I appreciate him very, very much. He's cool. He shows up a lot, and he supports the channel big time, and words cannot describe how much I thank you. Diamond Zone, yes. All right, so I guess that we'll have to fix the scoreboard. I guess that we'll have to do that right now. That's weird. It's odd. I gotta extend this. All right. I will be right back. There we go. Now we're back. All right, cool. I think that looks better. I don't know why it moved before. It's a little bit annoying. But it should be better now. Should be better. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. Who else we got? Memphis fans showing out for the morning game. Yeah. Yeah, they are. They really are, man. They have a loyal fan base. That's for sure. They do. I respect their organization, man. When I first was watching the NBA, I mean, I will always remember Marc Gasol and Mike Conley Jr. and of course Zach Randolph. And Conley got paid at the time it was the biggest contract in NBA history. But I always thought that he was a good player. And he was just the type of guy that you wanted around your team. He was a nice traditional point guard who just made his teammates better, you know. But, yeah, Zebo, Zach Randolph. Yeah, I remember growing up watching that. 40-23 is the score as we start off quarter number 2. And so the Grizzlies have Ja Morant enter on in for Williams Jr. Wendell Carter Jr. just missed a 12-foot jump shot. And Aldama got the rebound. Driving it down low is Jackson. He hands it off again over to Ja, who will reset over at the NBA logo. Cross on over. Take on Jones here. What's he going to do? Ja steps into a three, puts it up, and knocks it down. 43 points for the Memphis Grizzlies. It just seems like everything's going on in. Orlando, I don't think that they've still hit a three in this game. No, they have not. They are 0 for 8 from downtown. And so, the reason why is because Penda just missed a tray over on the near side, and Ja Morant is the one who catches his miss. Morant looking to buzz his way downhill. He gets fouled, and they'll head to the line. JJ, Ray from Naples, Florida in the house. How about those Blue Devils? Woohoo. By the way, great job on your first college. Thank you, man. I appreciate you. I appreciate it very, very much. That was really nice. I had fun. I had fun yesterday. That was our second one that we did. It was fun. I'm looking forward to covering more. college basketball. It's going to be cool. Morant at the line. First foul shot. He puts it up and knocks it down to make it 44-23. Thanks for stopping on in, Ray. Hopefully, hope that your weekend is rocking. Yes, sir. Dallas. What's up, Dallas? I want my bow. I hear you. I hear you. He played us. 44-23. He played us, meaning the Phillies. I hear you, though. But what's going on, Dallas? Big shout out to you, too. Here's a catch-and-shoot three by the Magic, and that one won't fall. Hits off the front side of the rim from Noah Penda. It was a corner three that time. Jackson Jr. got the defensive rebound for the Grizzlies, and here's Coward again making a layup and one. He'll go to the line for one more. What a game by the Memphis Grizzlies. They are just absolutely destroying the Orlando Magic. 46-23. And the and one is coming on up momentarily. So here's the foul shot. That one is drained. And Cedric Coward capitalizes on the three-point play. It is a 47-23 game so far. And Orlando has not even put up a single point in this second quarter. There's a layup that's up, and it's no good. It was G.G. Jackson who just got the ball blocked by Franz Wagner. Morant gets the rebound. Outlet pass again over towards the near side with 10 minutes left to go. And Jackson is going to make the layup for Memphis to make it now 49-23. That is good. That was a tough layup that he got. Here we go. Wagner with a floater. No. Morant, rebound, outlet pass to Jackson. And here he comes for a layup. It's good. Orlando again calls another timeout. Jamal Mosley in panic mode already. 51-23 Memphis. It's been all Grizzly Bears so far. Damn. What a game. Somebody said that they were thinking that Memphis was going to blow out Orlando. And obviously, the Magic can still respond, of course, but gosh, it's been one-sided. Damn, that is crazy. There we go. That's better. I gotta move this up too, don't I? It's like all these ads just pop on up, and that's why this stuff just keeps on moving down, man. It's not fun. There we go. Oh, man. Shout out to Dallas. I hear you, though, about Bo. Any thoughts or theories on the Ja trade package, says Tryhard? I'm happy that you brought that up because, in my opinion, I don't blame Memphis for trying to see what they can get for him because Ja is an elite talent. He is. But there's a lot of concerns besides just the off-the-court stuff when it comes to his health, right? You don't know if he's going to be fully 100%, so I don't mind that they're looking around trying to look for a nice trade package for him. Which teams do I think would benefit with Ja? That's a good question. Ja Morant going to Milwaukee would be interesting to me. I know that Giannis has asked out and he does not want to be in Milwaukee. But I think that because the East is wide open, especially now that the Knicks are in a slump that they are in right now, and Boston, as great as Jaylen Brown is, you don't necessarily know how long or how good that they're going to become playoff time. Cleveland has had an inconsistent year. The Sixers, Can they stay healthy? If I'm Milwaukee, I would actually take the gamble, and I would say, you know what? I would take the risk, and I would give up whatever I needed to get in order to get him there, because I think that would add him into the mix, and it might make Giannis happy. And that could be a really good duo, Ja and Giannis. I would be intrigued to see that. So the Bucks would be an interesting card for me when it comes to Ja Morant. As far as other teams go, maybe I don't know. They're probably not going to trade him to a Western Conference team, but I would say Milwaukee would be my number one. If I'm Milwaukee, I'm doing whatever it takes to get him. Here's Morant on a layup over on the other side, and that's good. It's now a 53-23 game. Bane tries to drive it downhill. Thought he was fouled. He was not. Whistles remain silent. Cedric Coward goes up for a 2, and this is getting ugly. It's a 32-point lead for the Memphis Grizzlies. They're on a 15-0 run to start off the second quarter. I mean, just absolutely insane. They're hitting everything out in transition. Banchero can't even make a layup, but he is fouled. And that will result in another inbound. Tuning in on baby duty as well. Wife has taken a much-needed nap for a long night. Thanks for your broadcast. Thank you. 25 likes, baby. What's up, Butterfly? Butterfly here. Yes, sir. Butterfly. Butterfly's the best. Yes, sir. 8:55 left to go in this second quarter. Here's a catch-and-shoot 3. That's up, and that one is good. And Orlando finally makes their first tray. It's from Wendell Carter Jr. That's also their first 3 points of the second quarter. Memphis is 6 for 6 in this quarter shooting the basketball. Orlando now 1 for 9. Morant gets a screen, tries to lob it inside to Jackson Jr., and he wasn't even near the basketball, but it was last touched by the Magic. 25 likes. Butterfly! Butterfly! Bo, if you come back to Toronto, I'll make you cookies, says Dallas. Aw. I hear you, Dallas. I hear you. Jackson catches, puts up a 3. That one won't go. He gets back on defense. Banchero goes up with a shot. It's denied by Jackson. And so Desmond Bane is going to get called for a foul. As soon as Jackson got the rebound, Bane just fouled him, and the Grizzlies just continued to show their prowess against the Magic. Golly, 8 minutes and 20 seconds to go in the second quarter, and Ja Morant, again, is going to drive it on over towards the cup. Didn't want to take a shot there. Dribbles it back over towards the near side of the wing, and another stoppage in play. With 8:09 to go, they will call a foul on Anthony Black. Butterfly. Spurs put the Wolves to sleep. The inbound pass goes to Conchar, and they're going to hand it off again. Ja takes it on over towards the top of the NBA logo, and now he's trapped. He's double-teamed. He has to throw it. 3 seconds left in the shot clock. Passes it over towards the far corner. Here's a 3-point shot. It was a good look. Just not able to knock it down. This Jock Landau. Carter Jr. comes up with the miss. An outlet pass to Franz Wagner. He crosses over, hands it off, and there's a shot, a layup that is. That's up, and that's good. Was that Jed Howard that made that shot? 55-28. It was Wendell Carter Jr. Excuse me. I said Jed Howard. Sorry about that. Wendell Carter Jr. just made the layup. He drove it on in. And Ja, speaking of driving it on in, just too easy for him. Zigzagged past the defense. Got himself an underhanded layup. It's good. Here's a drive on the other side by Banchero. Jaren Jackson Jr. with another denial. And the ball again goes on out of bounds. It's been all Jaren Jackson when it comes to his defense. In this game so far, he has 3 blocks. Not really a surprise in 12 minutes because that is just how phenomenal of a defensive player he is. Inbound pass and a layup is good by Orlando. Makes it now 57-30. It's a 27-point game. G.G. Jackson just subbed on out, and so did Jackson Jr. Cam Spencer and Conchar back on in. Bean made the layup. 57-30. Morant for three on the other side. Good! Ja Morant is on fire. 60-30 and less than 7 minutes to go. Orlando with a layup. Another rejection on the other side by John Conchar, blocking Franz Wagner. Here we go. Here's a three by the Magic again. That one is up and it's no good. It was that was Contavious Caldwell-Pope who tried to put it up and in, and we will have another stoppage in play as the ball goes on out of bounds. Grizzlies hit the ball. Bo, you know, we didn't even know you. I hear you. It was brutal, man. I wanted him, but it is what it is. Here's a steal by Desmond Bane, the former Grizzly, driving it over towards the other side. He mistimed the layup. He released it way too short, and the Grizzlies have numbers again. Alley-oop pass is up. It's good. Tic-tac-toe, baby. 62-30. Jock Landale just got an easy flush off of the assist by Conchar. The Grizzlies again are going to get the ball back as Banchero turns it over, and we have yet another foul called with 6:11 to go in quarter number 2. Golly. What teams you have alive right now? The Spurs and the Texans. Ooh. Where's everybody tapping on in from? How's everybody's Sunday going, by the way? What's your thoughts on the Pats Texans today? Good question. I'm taking the Patriots. I really am. I think Drake May is just going to absolutely destroy the Texans today. I think it will be a blowout. But what about you? Conchar just missed the second foul shot. He made the first one. Banchero got the rebound. He drives it over towards the other side, and he's going to hit the layup there, 63-32, with 5:55 to go in quarter number 2. The lineup for the Magic, it's Banchero, Black, Da Silva, Batadze, and Richardson. Black in a layup. Batadze gets a block on the other side, and Richardson gets the rebound. He'll hand it off and give it back, and there's a shot that's good, but they're going to wave it off as Vince Williams Jr. gets called for a personal foul. Oh, man. Dude, I'm so happy everybody's in chat. I love it when I love it when people are just chatting, and I can just scroll down, and I can just catch up to, I can catch up to other people. It's really cool. It's nice. It's cool when people are talking. I love it. Driving downhill is Banchero. He gets the ball blocked again. And the Grizzlies will take possession of the basketball. Landale looking to go up against Batadze. 15 seconds left on the shot clock. Over at the top of the key, passing it back to Spencer. Over towards the near side. Spencer turns around and tried to go up with a shot, but I believe that he's going to be called for a travel. For some reason, this is a little bit behind, and I apologize about that. So there's 5 minutes and 9 seconds remaining in this second quarter. Again, a 31-point lead for the Grizzlies. Rhino may stream it. Yeah. Man. JJ, stop calling everyone sir. Just stop calling everybody sir. Yes, sir. Oh, man. I'm 100%. I'm 100 female. Here's a three. That one is up, and that one is no good. You know what's funny? You're not the first person to say that, because somebody else told me, a person, they were like, why do you call everybody sir? And I'm like, it's just a habit for me. I don't know. 63-34. Well, that's funny. JJ, the Leafs won in overtime last night. Yeah, I saw. I was watching the highlights before I went to bed. I really was. That was really just unbelievable. I couldn't believe that. I couldn't believe that they actually finished the job there. Oh, man. Here's a floater that's up, and that is good. 63-36 now is the score. Jalen Wells came on in for KCP, and 4:15 left to go in this first half. Aldama got it over on the near side of the wing, and we have an offensive foul on Jock Landau. Chase Richardson made the floater, and then Landau got called for the illegal screen. Butterfly is female and fabulous. That reminds me of the show that I used to watch when I was younger. It was called Unfabulous. It was with Emma Roberts. Yeah, I don't know why I had to think about that for a sec. Unfabulous. It was a good show. It's 1 p.m. here. I have to start the chili soon. Game in a couple hours. Oh, you're making chili? What type of chili you making, Hardcore? What type of chili? What are we putting in the chili? Timeout taken with 4:04 left to go in the second quarter. Just a blowout of a ball game between the Grizzlies and the Magic. One of those games where you can just sit back and relax and, just enjoy conversations in the chat, that type of stuff. What's up, Ron? Ron, how you doing? I haven't seen you on here in a little bit of time. Shout out to Ron. Guys, if you are new to the channel, don't forget to hit the thumbs up button and hit the subscribe button as well. And turn on the bell icons too. I'm Jason Joseph. Just a little bit about me. I am from South Jersey. I call games here on YouTube. I actually used to... I went to college at Rowan University, and I used to call games for the Blue Coats and for the Blue Rocks minor league teams. The Blue Rocks minor league affiliate of the Washington Nationals, and the Blue Coats, of course, the G League team of the 76ers. So if you do like my content, if you like the way that I call games, make sure you hit the thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel. I'm a little bit tongue-tied today. I really am, but it is what it is. I've been really tongue-tied over the last couple of days. I don't necessarily understand why. I don't know. Doesn't make any sense. Seems like in the winter, I make it every week, says Hardcore. It's easy and lasts a couple of days. It does. It could actually, I think if you freeze it, right, it lasts for months. So it's great. It's great. I like chili. Do you make yours spicy, like extra spicy? Like what do you put in your chili? Or am I not allowed to ask because maybe there's a secret sauce to it? Paolo's embarrassing the sport overseas. Yeah, look. This game here, I personally expected my final score prediction, and I don't think I did this with you guys, and I apologize. My final score was 115-110, Memphis, and boy, was I wrong. The NBA is so hard to predict final scores. It's still technically, again, could be that, but it's just an absolute ass whooping so far. It's a great football game. Great football food. Oh, chili? Football food? Yeah, it is. JJ, women's under 18 hockey, Team Canada versus Team USA for gold tonight. Oh, wow. That's cool. Huh. That's so cool. Your girls are going down. Nah, man. You know, we gotta show that pride. That's cool, though. Where does it air, if you don't mind me asking? I'd like to actually, I'm not going to be able to tune on in live, but I would like to know. I'd really like to know. 3-day weekend. JJ and the Pats, I think it will be a close one. Toss up. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like Drake May is just going to come out today and he's going to show his dominance. I just do. I have that gut feeling that Drake May is just going to go off. 4:04 left to go in quarter number 2 out in Memphis. Or not, it's actually not in Memphis. It's out in London. Usually it is out in Memphis if they're the home team, but they're not. All right, here we go. The foul shot by Anthony Black. It's good to make it now 63-38. Here we go. Taking it over towards the near side for the Grizzlies. That is Jalen Wells over at the top of the key, finding Jackson Jr. again downhill, and he is able to put it up and put it on in 65-38. Jaren Jackson Jr. with a nice finish over in the inside. 27-point lead. Batadze, look out below. He just threw down an alley-oop dunk to make it 65-40 with 3:25 left to be played in the second quarter. So the Grizzlies lead it by 25 points. They were on a nice run, and well, I'll tell you what, Orlando has finally responded to cut it to a 25-point game. It was a 15-0 run to start things off, and ever since then, it's been a 17-10 run for the Orlando Magic. Another stoppage in play. Royals increasingly unlikely to trade for Jaren Duran. Interesting. I agree. I'm hoping that the Pats and the Bears play well today. Pats and Bears. Yeah, I got Pats and I got Rams today. I got the Rams. But it wouldn't surprise me if the Bears pull this out. I mean, it feels like that they just have some magic going on. It really does. I mean, Ben Johnson and Caleb Williams, there's just some sort of magic with that connection. It's hard to deny. Jaws at the line. He did just make a free throw. Desmond Bain comes back on in for Tristan Da Silva. I keep wanting to say Desmond Bain comes back on in for a Grizzly because I still think he's a Grizzly. He's not a Grizzly anymore. JJ, welcome to 2026. Wendell Carter Jr. is also on in for Goga Batadze. And Ja makes the second foul shot. 67-40, Banchero with a catch-and-shoot three, and that's going to be way off the mark. Desmond Bain offensive rebound. They'll reset over on the right side of the wing. And catching, putting up another tray, knocking it down. It's good, 67-43. And that was Jace Richardson knocking down his first three of the day. And now it's a 24-point ball game. Don't mess with the Texans. Let's go. Texans have an amazing defense. You may be right, Butterfly. Magic lost their magic. Pun intended. Yes, sir. 2:25 to go in the quarter number 2. Sorry if I'm a little bit behind on Chad. Ja takes it over towards the near side, crosses over again, takes it over towards the elbow, puts up an elbow J. That one won't fall. And Anthony Black comes up with his miss. Black looking to pass it. Hands it off again to Bain. Drives it towards the cup. Inside, outside to Carter Jr. for three. Splash! It's good. It's now a 21-point ball game. They're creeping back in, guys. 2 minutes left to go in the second quarter. And Orlando maybe has found something here. I mean, there's still a long ways to go, obviously, but you still have a second half, but they're down by 21. It's more of a manageable game now, that's for sure. A handoff, that goes on over towards down the lane, but we have a foul. They're going to call offensive foul on Jaren Jackson Jr., and that will result in a turnover with 1:42 left to go in the quarter number 2. The only reason I said that it's 3 of 4 of your chat right now are ladies. Yes, sir. No, I understand. No, I get it. It's funny, though. It's funny. I get it. Here's a pass over on the outside to Banchero. Another three. That's up, and that's in. Oh, gosh. And now, all of a sudden, it's an 18-point ball game. 67-49 with 1:15 left to go. Wendell Carter Jr., 13 points. And he's been going on off in this quarter. Another three by Memphis, and they desperately needed that. That was up and in, too. Catch-and-shoot trifecta knocked down for the Grizzlies, and that was Jalen Wells who delivered. 70-49. Another three by Orlando, and that's going to be last touch by the Grizzlies, and the Magic are going to get the rebound, and they will inbound the basketball. Beef yellow and orange peppers to sweeten the pot. Ooh, nice. Nice. Lando got them right where they want them. 70-49. 45 seconds to go in the second quarter. They inbound it and taking 4 dribbles and going up with a mid-range J down the lane, up and good to make it 70-51. That was Carter Jr. or Banchero yet again. 35 seconds to go. Morant on the drive over towards the basket, and he initiates contact, and he'll be fouled. And more free throws are going to come on up. Not really spicy, says Hardcore. See, I'm still catching up to chat. Regular chili powder. I have other ways to spice it up a little after. Make it after I make it because I am not the only one who eats it. That's good. That's good. That's good. I like it. I like it. You spice it up afterwards. You put garlic in there? I have other ways to spice it up. That's cool. That's sick, man. Texans defense, though. Yeah, I hear you. I hear you with the Texans defense. I understand. I don't know. I have a gut feeling that Drake is just going to go off today. Ja at the line. Missed the first foul shot. Knocks down the second one. And another stoppage in play as Jamal Mosley gets called for a technical foul. So Ja's going to be at the line for one more. And he cashes that one in too. 12 more subs till we get to 82.50, folks. Let's go. 33 seconds are left in this second quarter. 72-51. My name is Jason Joseph. This is Play-by-Play with JJ. Here we go. Banchero on a drive over towards the basket. Gets it blocked by Landau, but Desmond Bean comes back up with it and hits the baby floater inside. It's good. 72-53. 22 seconds left to go in the second quarter, and about 2 seconds differentiating the shot clock from the game clock. All eyes on Ja Morant. He gets a screen. He decides not to use it just yet, but he does get Bain on him. He crosses over about 5 times, takes it over towards the nail. Now looking to go, puts up a shot. It's denied by his former teammate, and that's going to go on out of bounds. 3.6 seconds left on the game clock, and they have 1.4 seconds left to get a shot off. They will inbound it here. Ja looking to pass it to somebody. And that's going to go off the foot of Anthony Black. That's a kick ball violation. Who you think is getting touchdowns today? Cole Kmet. I'll say that he gets one. I'll say Caleb Williams gets a touchdown. I'll get back to you on that. So they'll inbound it, and they catch it, and they put up a 3, and that one's no good, and that's going to do it. Okay. So the first half is done. The Grizzlies, they lead it by 19 points. That didn't necessarily tell the full story. Their biggest lead that they had was at 33. And so it's cut down to 19 as they go on into halftime, 72-53. And they'll be back in a little bit. Who else do I think is going to score a touchdown today? That's a really good question. I would say, dude, I feel bad for the Houston fans because the Rockets are playing at 7 o'clock, and then they got the Texans on early. Well, actually, wait, the Texans play early, so I guess I really don't feel bad. But who else do I have scoring a touchdown? Ramondre. I think Ramondre will get into the end zone. I think that also, for the Texans, I mean, obviously, C.J. Stroud, I think, will get a touchdown, too. And I would go Nick Chubb. Nick Chubb, I think, will get a touchdown, too. It's on TCN, or TSN up here. Dude, I'm so far behind on chat. TSN. Was that a Toronto Sports Network? Texans are powerful. Anyone know a website I can stream the game for free? Unfortunately, nah, man. I'm here. I'm new here, but your commentary is like 2 seconds behind the score. Yeah, there's nothing I can do about that, unfortunately. That's how all the content creators, I mean, they have the same problem, too. So it's not just me, it's them, too. Is Cam taking the night off? You need to have offense, too. You absolutely can. I don't think that the Texans can actually produce enough points to win. Magic got them right where they want them. Yeah, I mean, so far it's been a one-sided game. The Grizzlies have certainly done an awesome job. They did in the second part of the second quarter. They got a little bit complacent, I would say, on defense, but for the most part, they've had a very good game. They're getting a lot of rebounds. They made a lot of shots. It took Orlando up until like the middle part of the second quarter to get their first 3 in. And before that, they were 0 for 11, which is just absolutely ridiculous and very insane when you think about it. But the Grizzlies, like they came out with a lot of fire. They came out with a lot of fire. They came out like somebody punched them in the teeth and took them out and knocked them out, essentially. And they were out for blood, essentially. Welcome on in, everyone. My name is Jason Joseph. This is Play-by-Play with JJ. I mainly go on for Sixers games. I also do Phillies and Eagles games as well. A lot of Phillies for baseball. But we do a lot of baseball content, and we're also trying to get more into college basketball and do other types of NBA games whenever we can. So today we wanted to come on. Obviously, the game is out in the UK today, and it's early compared to the football game. So we wanted to just come on and just try to get you guys access to the game. But yes, is Spencer hurt, or is he just working with sportsbooks? I can't. He's playing, man. He's playing. Spike that like button and hit the bell icon, man. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It just looks suspect when you blow up the stats and then nothing. You got like 7 minutes in the game. Yeah, no, I understand. I haven't heard anything. I haven't looked on Twitter. I mean, I can double check right now, but I haven't heard anything over on the Twitter side of things about it. But yeah, I don't know. I keep thinking of, every time I see Spencer, I keep thinking of Spencer Dinwiddie and Pat Spencer. And as a Sixers fan, you can probably understand why Pat Spencer, because he almost crushed us single-handedly the last time that we played him. Yeah, people were wondering the same thing over on social media. Somebody just says, is there a reason why Cam Spencer came out after 4 minutes of play? And we haven't heard anything. So yeah, I don't know. People were really upset about it on Twitter, so I understand. But he was the hot hand projected in the sports book, says Justin. Yeah, I can't explain it, man. But yes. All right. 72-53 is the score as we are at the half. Anything else I wanted to talk about with this game? I mean, dude, Paolo Banchero's terrible in this one. He looks so bad. He's taking a lot of threes. I mean, like, when I've watched him, sometimes I notice that he just either is super hot or he's just super cold. And today's just like one of those days, like, where he's just taking a lot of shots, and you're just like, try to make other things happen. It looks like he's getting frustrated out there, and he's just not. I don't know. He's not being as aggressive. So that's been sort of a disappointment. In my eyes. But Ja Morant, just special. 20 points and 10 assists out in London in the first half. I think that what really stood out to me about Ja in the first half, guys, is that he was, every time that the Magic even put a double team on him, he got rid of the ball immediately and just made the right reads. I think that when Ja was a rookie, and even in his second year, that was the one criticism that a lot of people had, is when he's going to draw a lot of contact because of his explosiveness, can he find a way to navigate the basketball out of the double teams and get other teammates involved and be able to make the right passes? And I think that he's been answering that question, especially in this game, because his passing has been phenomenal. And the way that he's just able to recognize where the ball is moving, it's pretty impressive. This year he's averaging 7.6 assists per game. I mean, we saw in the last game that he did have a double-double again. He had 11 assists. He's actually had 3 10-plus assist games in his last 5 games. So, yeah, he's doing a great job. He's making his teammates around him better. And this is the main reason why I still think that he's still a top-tier talent. He doesn't always even have to be that athletic, explosive guy. I mean, he certainly does rely on his athleticism. I don't want to discredit that. But if he can still make jump shots, and if he can find ways to still be effective scoring the ball, I think he's going to be just fine. I really do. So, are you doing any other NFL playoff games today? Yeah, I'm doing the 6:30 game. I'm doing the Bears. I want to say Bears-Packers. but that was obviously last week. But I'm doing the Bears-Rams game. I'll be doing that later today. I'm going to make a couple of shorts and get that thumbnail ready and obviously eat some dinner, and then we'll be back on for the 6:30 game. So we'll be back on for that. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to subscribe. Sean, or sorry, not Sean. I'm so sorry. It's a C Flying. What's going on, C Flying? How you doing, man? Big shout out to you for being on here. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to subscribe. The subscribe button is free, folks. We are now 12 subscribers away from getting to the 8250 marker. If you have not done so, please make sure that you guys hit the thumbs up button and subscribe. Tomorrow, because of this MLK Day, we are going to be doing a doubleheader for the NBA. I'm really excited about that. We will have the Thunder Cavs game. Are we doing Thunder Cavs? Is that what it is? Actually, I'm sorry. We'll be doing the Bucks Hawks game over on Peacock, because I think a lot of other people are going to be doing the Thunder Cavs game. So we'll be doing the Bucks Hawks game at 1 o'clock, and then tomorrow night we got the Sixers on. The Sixers play at 7 o'clock. They play against the Indiana Pacers. It'll be nice covering that game too. So we cover the Sixers primarily on this channel. We do Sixers, Phillies, and Eagles. I know I probably sound like a broken record, but obviously we get new people coming on in. So, but yeah. It's definitely been a one-sided game. I think if you're Orlando, right, the question for you is how do you adjust against Ja? Because you see that he's getting his teammates involved and his teammates are knocking down shots. So how do you adjust? Because you can't necessarily just double-team him all the time. Would you rather have him score, or would you rather have him still continue to make really good passes? And that's sort of, the mindset that they're going to have going on into this second half here, is they're going to have to sort of play that game a little bit. And then also, just from a scoring perspective, how can they make their counter punches? What are they going to do to just try to be able to establish their presence down low on the block? Because they just have not been able to shoot the three, and the three ball has not been able to go on in. And I give Memphis a lot of credit because they're guarding the perimeter at a very high rate. And then, obviously, with their big guys that they have down low, they're forcing them to take shots in the paint. And that's just not working because Jaren Jackson Jr. is a wall. And there's only so much that you can do to get past him. So you're going to have to make some sort of an adjustment. That's really just the bottom line. If the threes are not going down, you're going to have to make some mid-range J's, So, gotcha, G. Snipe Jones, what's going on, man? Sir, just do it. Just do it. Who's performing? Where's everybody tapping on in from? We got a new audience on here, so I want to make sure that I get everybody involved. Is Scam Spencer injured? Yeah, no. We haven't heard anything over on the Twitter side of things. People are really frustrated about it, and I can understand why. But he only played like 7 minutes, and he was hot to start things off. But yeah, they haven't disclosed anything over on Twitter, so I can't necessarily say anything. Unfortunately, I can't speculate nothing like that. This week, guys, I wanted to make sure that I also announced this too. This week, I am actually going away on Thursday. So we have a doubleheader for the NBA tomorrow. And then on Tuesday, we'll be doing the Sixers game again. And then Wednesday, we're doing the North Carolina Tar Heels game at night. And then we're going away this weekend. And I should be back on Tuesday of next week. So I am going to be missing I'm going to be missing both NFC and AFC championship games, unfortunately. But this is my last trip that I'm taking before the start of baseball season, and I'm really excited. I'm really looking forward to it, but that's also another reason why we're doing a lot of content now, too, just for that as well. So I just wanted to make sure that I threw that out there. As far as box score stats do go for today, we talked about Ja, we talked about Paolo. Wendell Carter Jr. in this game has 13 points. I actually was really impressed with what he was able to do when the Memphis Grizzlies were just absolutely toying with the Magic, and he finally, you know what, he was like, I had enough, and he was just driving it inside. He made some nice layups. He had a couple of nice threes as well to get himself going, and I actually thought that sort of changed the momentum of where this game was heading. And obviously, look, the Grizzlies still are up by 19 points. They cut it from a 33-point lead to a 19-point lead. But, you know, we could look back on this game, and if Orlando somehow, some way comes back to win, Wendell Carter Jr. deserves credit. You know, because that changed the game. But we'll see. Still plenty of time to go. Landau has 10 points. He had a couple of really nice shots that he was able to make, too. Coward's been a little bit quiet in this one. He had 9 points in the first half, but he started off the first quarter strong, and then he got a little bit quiet, and a little bit too quiet for my liking, but yeah. Aldama, 4 points for him. Who else? Who else do we have? We said Landau is 10. Cam Spencer, again, 6 points off the bench in 7 minutes. But Tristan Da Silva, the Magic bench today just has 14 points. 14 points for them. And they just have been absolutely crushed. Da Silva just has 2. Penda has not even scored. Jones did not score. Richardson did knock down a 3 towards the end of that second quarter. And Batadze did have 7 points, and he made a little bit of an impact when he came on in. I know that they say he's a -6, but I think I don't think that the plus-minus tells the full truth with that. So, yeah, good old Mississippi. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So, later tonight in the NBA, the Nets will be taking on the Chicago Bulls. And then you also have the Pelicans playing against the Rockets. Both those games are at 7 o'clock. The Hornets are out in Denver at 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. That's where they will be, at the Ball Arena. And Portland will be out in Sacramento at 9 o'clock. And then the game that I'm looking forward to later tonight is Toronto. They play against the Lakers. That game will be at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Time. That should be a very good one, both of those teams. I mean, the Raptors are 25-18. The Lakers are 24-16. All right, we're going to start off the third quarter right now. Again, I want to hear what your guys' thoughts are as to what's going to happen in the third quarter here. I really would like to know who are you guys rooting for, and also what do you think is going to happen in this third quarter coming on up? I'd like to know. I'm going to take a very, very quick step off, and by very quick I mean 30 seconds. I will be right back. Here we go to start off the second half. 72-53 is the score, and Orlando starts things off with a bang as Anthony Black knocks down a wide-open tray over on the near side of the wing. Aldama with a floater inside. He responds, and he's fouled as well. He got right on over towards his spot. Ja Morant gets his 11th assist of the game. We talked about Ja's passing ability, especially in this game. He's been unbelievable at just being a magician and making his teammates around him that much better. So it's a 74-56 game with 11:39 to go in the third quarter. Let us know where you guys are tuning on in from. Appreciate you all for being on here. And Aldama is going to go to the line for one more. Let's take a sip of water. The foul shot, good. 75-56 is the score. We got 57 people rocking with us, 35 likes. 22 of you have not hit the thumbs up button. Make sure that you guys do that if you can, once you're able to do so. Cedric Coward got the rebound off of the misfired three by Wendell Carter Jr. And here's Jackson on the other side, launching a corner three and hitting it from the near corner. It's a 78-56 game. Desmond Bane looking to kick it out over towards the near side to Wagner. He's been very quiet, too. 6 points, 2 assists, and 1 rebound for him. And Banchero with a pull-up jump shot. And Cedric Coward comes up with his miss. Paolo Banchero has just been super ice cold in this game. And Coward was able to take it all the way over towards the cup. Makes it an 80-56 game with 10:40 left to go in the third quarter. Bane over on the left elbow puts up a foul line jump shot, or a foul line extended jumper, and it's just going to go in and out. Oh, man. Morant crosses over. Looks to cross on over again. Lost his balance. Has to pass it outside over to Aldama again, and they're going to reset. Ja on a drive over towards the basket. Tries to lay it up and in. That was way off balance. He got it off way too early, and the Magic looked to capitalize. Black looks to pass back over to Banchero, who takes it towards the other side. He lost the basketball, and it's going to go off of his left hand. Paolo Banchero has just been an absolute wreck in this game, a train wreck. 6 points, 3 for 12 from the field. I'll tell you, him and Wagner in this game are 5 for 20 combined. 5 for 20, and they have 12 points. And if you're Memphis, you will take that any day. But Wagner does respond as he gets a steal, and he throws it down. So now it's an 80-58 ball game with 9.5 minutes to go in the third quarter. Jackson Jr., though, as the answer, puts up a baby floater and hits it to make it 82-58. Greensboro, North Carolina is where we're tapping on in from. Shout to Greensboro, North Carolina, baby. Yes, sir. Here's Black again, passing it on the outside. Banchero to Wagner, who catches, puts up a three, and hits the tray. He most certainly needed that. Oh, gosh. It's a 22-point game with 9:05 remaining in the third quarter. 82-60 is the score. The Grizzlies did lose to the Magic in the last game, which was on Friday, 118-111. Jackson with a floater, got it, and one. Carter Jr. got called for the foul. Man, just look at how easy it is for him to just be able to attack and go downhill. And this is why he is such a special talent, not just offensively, but defensively as well. Still 26 years old. He's been in the league since 2018. This is just what he's good at. 8:55 left to go in the third quarter, and Bane tried to get the steal, and he got fouled. He got tripped up there. Oh, man. Chad, I'm excited for dinner tonight. I really am. I don't know why. I'm just looking forward to food. I had some Mom made some really good pancakes this morning. It was so good. I had chocolate chips in my pancakes. I like to have them plain first, and then I like to get the chocolate chips because it's like getting into the pool for me, right? Like I got to get used to the temperature of the pool. So like I'll take like I'm that guy that'll take like 2 steps down just to like get used to like how cold the water is, and then after like 5 or 10 minutes or so, then I'll just, get like the hair wet, get the rest of the body wet. But it's like, it takes a little bit of time for me to just like warm up to it. And that's how I am with my pancakes. I'm sure I'm going to get made fun of for that. But like, it is what it is. 84-62. But I had like a couple plain first, and then you add in the chocolate chips. And then you're all set if you're JJ. You really are. 84-62 with 8:04 left to go in the third quarter. Is there a timeout? There was a stoppage in play. Nope, no timeout taken just yet. 22-point lead for the Memphis Grizzlies. The Grizzlies are up. They have 12 points in this third quarter, and they've allowed 9 to the Orlando Magic. Any good breakfast foods to try? I like oatmeal. I like scrambled eggs. I like omelets. Omelets are good. Anybody a cereal fan? Here we go. Down low on the block is Coward again. Swings it outside. Banchero puts up a 3, and dude, that was just way off. He airballed that thing from over towards the near side of the wing. Bain's 3-point shot, that's no good. Banchero had the rebound. He got it taken away, and fighting for the loose ball on the ground is Morant, and he gets pushed and shoved to the ground, and so there will be a foul called. But yeah, that's how I am. 7:22 to go in the third quarter. I was going to say something, and then I forget what it was. 82-40, baby. Let's go. Whoever just subscribed, thank you so much. Here's a step back mid-range J by Ja. Got it to go. Morant. He has been an absolute monster in this game. 20 points for Ja, 11 assists as well. Hopefully they get it going a little. Yeah, I hear you. I hear you, man. 86-64 as the response on the other side is good by Paolo Banchero. He was able to tip in the shot. And so 6:45 left to go. Here's a 3. That's no good. Orlando has the rebound and an outlet pass that was supposed to go to Banchero. And that is going to result in Grizzlies basketball, but a timeout will be taken with 6:38 to go in quarter number 3. 22-point lead for the Grizzlies, 86-64 to be exact. And, they'll be back in a little bit. Butterfly says wipeouts. Wipeout. 39 likes, baby. Let's go. JJ, shut up with that air horn. You know what? I'm going to do it again. Nobody said shut up with the air horn, but I sometimes get that sometimes. I like the air horn. I think it's cool. Kinston, North Carolina. Ooh. How far is Kinston compared to where Scott is? Scott is... Where's Scott? Or was that Scott? Am I just not reading that correctly? No. Scott's in Greensboro. He's in Greensboro. I wonder how far that is from Kinston. We got 39 likes, baby. Let's go. Anybody like... Who are some of your... just out of curiosity, for those of you that are new to the channel, like, who are some of your other favorite YouTube play-by-play streamers? Just out of curiosity. I mean, I follow a lot of them, but I'm just really curious to hear from your perspective. Who else you guys listen to? I want to get a feel for that. So let me know down below who else you guys listen on into, because the one thing I'm trying to do too is I'm also trying to see if I can reach out to more people and try to maybe eventually do some more collabs like in the future. But I just feel like that it's also just a really cool thing, because there's not like a ton of us that are out there that do play-by-play or even just like watch parties. And it's like a small community compared to others because it's very niche. So if you guys have any other people that you'd like to list down below, please feel free to do so, because I'd like to check out more and more people's channels. I'm a freak when it comes to these types of things. I really am. I actually have notebooks. I do have a notebook where I legitimately keep notes on other people's styles and what makes them stand out, what they could be doing a good job at, and what they're doing a great job at, that type of a thing. I enjoy Mario at Football Nation, says Daniel. Dude, he's so good. He is so good. Mario is great. I actually tried to reach out to him. I know that this is his busiest time of the year, so obviously no offense or anything to that, because yes, it's it's football playoffs, so it's that's totally understandable. But Mario is so good. He is. Big shout out to Mario. He's done an awesome job with his YouTube community, and the way that he's just able to give the play-by-plays, and his producers and the people that work with him behind the scenes. I mean, that man has absolute true dedication, and I have nothing but mad love and respect for the guy. He is so good at what he does. So that's a really good one. Obviously, Grassi up there too. Gotta respect Grassi, Rising Rhino. If we're just talking about football, I mean, Dr. DeLay, of course. Dr. DeLay is great. But I'm just curious to get a poll as to who else you guys do listen to, because I think that's really awesome. Philly with RB, Philly Tick with RB. That's my guy RB. I love RB, man. And Sheffy, yes, Sheffy, yeah, Shelfie. Yep, I like listening to Shelfie. Shelfie's good too. 86-64 with 6:25 to go in the third quarter. 8 seconds left on the shot clock. Here's a bounce pass over to Landau, and Landau puts up a 2, and that's good. 88-64 is now the score with 6:13 left to go in the third quarter. These are all good names. Drop more down below, because there's definitely some that are out there that I'm not as familiar with, and I want to try to get myself familiar with other people that are on the platform too. But yes, my guy RB is great. Shelfie is really good. Max Coverage TV. I mean, CeeLo, Rising Rhino. I mean, there's a lot of really good ones that are out there. But there's some that I haven't heard of. And I'm always curious as to who else is out there. Because there's great talent on here. There really is. There's a lot of really cool talent on here. Here's Anthony Black with a fadeaway jump shot. That's up, and that's good. Oh, man. Tell you what, it's a 22-point game. Still 5:45 left to go. 18 seconds left on the shot clock. 88-66. Grizzlies have the ball. Landau over at the top of the key. Swings it over towards the outside and gives it back down low. And there's a shot that's up, and it's no good. It was Contavious Caldwell-Pope that just missed the layup, and Desmond Bain got the rebound. 88-66. 5:28 left to go in the third quarter. And we have another foul called. Football Nation, yeah, dude, he's so good. Football Nation, man. Shout out to him. Shout out to Mario. Big shout out to Mario. Dude, it's snowing here again. I did not think it was supposed to snow again today here in South Jersey. But then they said that it was going to snow in the afternoon, so what do you know? Do you guys have snow by you? 4JO. Who's 4JO? I don't know 4JO. 88-67, and Desmond Bain is able to knock down both foul shots. It's a 20-point game. 5 minutes and 23 seconds left here in the third quarter. About 3 hours to see flying. Oh, man. 88-68, 5:15 to go. Landau again for 3, or Spencer, that is. Cam Spencer is back in the game, folks. Cam Spencer is back in. He just missed a 25-footer. He airballed it, to be exact, and the Magic are going to get the rebound with 5 minutes and 11 seconds left in this third quarter. Okay. All right. Can they cut it down? Batadze, Black, Pancaro, De Silva, and Richardson all out there. Here's another shot by Richardson. That one is just off the mark. Landau gets the rebound with 4:53 left to play in the third quarter. Another catch and shoot 3. That's up. Bingo. It's good. Wow. Man, what a shot there. 91-68 with now 4 minutes and 35 seconds left remaining in this third quarter. Still a lot of time left, that's for sure. Jock Landale made that three. Banchero driving. Banchero finishing. Hitting the two. And he'll go to the line for the and one. Max Coverage TV. Yes, sir. Max Coverage TV is the man. That's my guy as well. Love talking to Max. Max is so good at what he does, too. And, man, I'm a big fan of Max Coverage TV. CeeLo. Oh, who's he? Just kidding. I love my guy, CeeLo. Michkowski. Yep. That's my guy, too. Philly Halftime. Love Philly Halftime. How about Mike Sports Vibes? I'm a fan of him. Uneducated Sports Talk. You know, I haven't necessarily listened to a lot of Uneducated Sports Talk's content, and I should. That's one that I really should check out for sure. 91-71, 4 minutes and 2 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Oh, I know it. I know on the go see. I was just joking. That's my guy. I talked to him this week. He's a cool dude. He's one of my boys on here. Oh, man. KCP just missed a three. Batadze got the rebound. Banchero takes it over towards the left side of the wing. And here's another catch-and-shoot foul line, Jay, and that's good. Oh, my goodness. All right, 91-73 is the score now. Big shot there by Jace Richardson yet again. It's still time to go. 91-73. Okay. Eagles are interviewing Mike Dable as their offensive coordinator. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. I'm actually really happy about that. I really am. I think that he'd be really good. Spencer again looks to respond. Then he does. Cam Spencer with an elbow jump shot, pulling up from about 19 feet and making a nice shot there. Banchero's in traffic. He goes up with a layup inside. Just cannot get the friendly roll to go. Batadze had the rebound. He lost it. He was crying wolf to the referees, thinking that he got fouled. And over on the other side, hitting the two on the reverse layup again is Landale. Oh, man, he is just going off right now. Nice shot there. Cam Spencer, excuse me. Why do I keep doing that? That's terrible. 95-73. Spencer, ever since he came back on into the game, well, he's been very effective. And, the people that were really upset that he wasn't playing, well, I guess you won your case. I do. All right, timeout taken. 95-73. 2:52 to go in the third quarter. Yes. But, yeah, on the go with CeeLo. That is my guy. Big shout out to my guy. He's the best. He is so good on here. Somebody else said something else, and I think I missed it. I can't necessarily remember. Blaze Radio. Yes, Blazed. That's I enjoy Blazed. He does great. He does a lot of great wrestling content. Yes. Big Philly sports type of a guy, too. Blaze Radio is great. Yeah. Oh, man. There's good people on here. There really are. I enjoy. Man, I miss Landale on the Rockets. He was such a beast as Aux, of a character and a player. Yeah, you're right. It's hard to believe. I mean, he's 30 years old now, guys. He's 30. He's 30 years old. He's what, in his fourth year? He went to St. Mary's. I didn't know that he went to St. Mary's. 6 feet 11 inches tall, 255 pounds. But he's been good this year for the Memphis Grizzlies. He's given them that sort of firepower off the bench. JJ, you should see me wrestle. Where do you wrestle, man? Come see me wrestle sometime, JJ. Yeah, I'd like to. That's really cool. Are you local? Are you local, like in the South Jersey area, or no? Just out of curiosity. That would be a great pickup, says Seth. Yeah, I agree with back to the whole Brian Dable thing. Yeah, I agree. I think that would really help out. I wanted them. I honestly wanted them as soon as the Giants let him go. I was thinking that, well, why aren't the Eagles like looking on into this now? Okay, I also understand too, right? We had this problem 2 years ago when Matt Patricia was taken on over for Sean Desai, and it's a new playbook. right? And the players have to get used to that. And there's a lot of things that go on into a football playbook. It's not like an NBA playbook. It really is not. There's a lot of differences that go on into it. And then you have to be able to get everybody on the same page, right? So that, yes, I sort of understand. But, I mean, clearly Kevin Patullo, we can all recognize that he just was not doing a good job this year. Just putting the team in positions to succeed on offense. But that was a candidate that I thought, you know what, I think that he'd be a really good coordinator, and he would really help out the Birds. So I was intrigued with that name as soon as he was let go. What else? Come see me wrestle sometime, JJ. Will Ja make 25 points? Absolutely. I mean, barring anything happens to him, and if I jinx him, I apologize. I do. That's not cool on my end. But Ja has been playing really well in this game. Ja has, how many points does Ja have? He has 22. So he has 22 points, and we're in the third quarter. So, I mean, a 3, and he should get there, my friend. Here's a little handoff that goes over to Landau as the inbound pass is made. Landau back outside to Spencer, and here's a 3-point shot as Spencer passes it, and the three-pointer is a little bit short. And so the Magic cut it at least down inside 20 points if they make a shot here. Banchero looking to pass it out of the shot, hands it off, and Jaren Jackson Jr. blocks Wendell Carter Jr.'s layup, and the ball goes out of bounds. Magic still retain possession. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, and hit the bell icons, folks. My name is Jason Joseph. This is Play-by-Play with JJ. You also need Jaren Jackson Jr. to get you 13 points. He has 12. So, yeah, you're in a good position, my friend. You're totally fine. Again, we're in the third quarter. As long as it's like the Magic, I don't think are going to go away. I think that they're going to keep it close. Here's a drive. That's up, and that's good. Oh, man. There was a lot of contact. They did not call a foul there, but the Magic are able to make a 2. It was Jace Richardson, again, just providing that spark plug off the bench that they've needed. 95-77, 1:45 to go in the third quarter. Another drive over to the basket, but a foul was called. There's Tony Parker. He's over at the London Stadium in his suit and tie. There he is. I'm a wrestler on Blaze channel. Come cheer me on. Dude, that's so cool. Lady Butterfly Lace. Let's go. That's so cool. That's awesome. 95-77, 1:40 left to go in the third quarter. All right, Richardson got called for a personal foul just now with 1:38 left to go. Or, sorry, he got called for a foul before. They just called this new foul here. And the ball, I don't know if it went out of bounds. I couldn't tell who the foul was on. They still haven't updated the stats yet. Tony GSG, Dable's a great coach too. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. So Cedric Coward actually got called for a travel, and Orlando looks to take advantage. Wagner catches, puts up a 3, just a little bit short again. Man, they had the looks, and Orlando just continues to be ice cold shooting the basketball from downtown in this game. They are 5 for 21, folks. 5 for 21. 1:13 left to play in the third. 18-point game. Another 3 by Memphis, and they just continue to have the answers. Oh, my goodness. 98-77, 60 seconds to go in the third quarter. And Wagner answers back with a 2. Are they going to count it? Are they going to count it? Vince Williams hit the 3 from Memphis. I think that they're just going to call the foul on the floor. Man. And they will. They called a personal foul on Cedric Coward, and this is going to be challenged by the Magic. What's going on with Orlando, says LP. Dude, honestly, you weren't even here when they were down by 33 points. LP. They were down by 33. They were down by 33 points in the second quarter. It looked like it was going to be absolute murder. Ja is on fire. He is. Ja's playing really well. How many points does Paolo have? Keep it clean in the chat, my friend. We don't call anybody names. Paolo Banchero in the game so far really has been not as effective at all. He has 11 points and has been playing in 29 minutes. He also has 4 turnovers. He's 5 for 17 from the field. 58.3 seconds left in the third quarter. Just keep it clean in the chat. That's all that I ask, really. But yeah, 98-78 is the score as the free throw is up and in. I got my new Eagles cup, Eagles necklace in Eagles flag, and Eagles flag. Dude, that's so cool. You'll have to send me a picture. Text it to me to the hotline, 610-314-0844. Send me pictures, man. Send them on into the hotline. Somebody's like, well, why do you have your phone number up there? Well, it's because that's my hotline. 98-79, 50 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Jaren Jackson Jr. gets it on the low block, puts up a floater inside, and he gets it to go. 100 points for the Grizzlies in 3 quarters so far. Revenge time. Yes, sir. Let's go. 100-79. And Richardson takes it over towards the top of the key. Now is down over towards the near elbow. Hands it off. Wagner's floater is up, and it's good. Too easy. He was off balance, too, but he made it look very easy. 100-81. 28 seconds left to go in the third quarter. My bad, that was Tristan Da Silva. And Memphis is going to turn the basketball over. That's a travel violation called. And the Magic will look to try to get themselves another bucket. Each team has put up 28 points in the third quarter so far. The travel was on G.G. Jackson, by the way. 3 seconds differentiating the shot clock from the game clock. 100-81. Will the Magic be able to respond? We'll see. Richardson with the rock. All eyes on him. Takes it towards the left side of the elbow. Zigzags right through the lane. Puts up a floater inside. It's a little bit short. And an offensive rebound by the Magic again. Richardson got it. He looks to pass it. It's intercepted. Intended receiver was Bean. And a 3 at the buzzer by Memphis. Won't go. And that's going to wrap it up. Vince Williams Jr. got himself a nice look, but we're going to go into the fourth quarter. Each team does put up 28 points. It's still a 19-point lead for the Memphis Grizzlies as we go into quarter number 4, baby. Let's go. I need Aldama for 1 more point and Bean 2 threes and Cedric 1 more 3. And then you're going to donate all that money to play-by-play with JJ. Just kidding. Just kidding. I'm just kidding. Just totally messing with you. Welcome aboard, everybody. What's going on? We got an awesome chat today. You guys are the absolute best. We want 10K, man. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And you know what? Like, we're going all in this year. I don't know if you guys so I'm going to go to my screen for just a quick second. I have a lot of goals for this year. I really do. You know, I personally, after baseball season, so I cover the Phillies, I cover the Sixers, and I cover the Eagles primarily on my channel. And I also do a lot of baseball content. This year I went all out with baseball, and I'm going to go even more out with baseball this year. It's going to be absolutely crazy. But over the last couple of months after baseball season, I got a little bit burnt out as far as doing content, and it was really important for me to get some rest. But then after like December, I started to feel like I wasn't putting out as much because I was only doing Sixers and Eagles content, and I felt like, you know, I had more in the gas tank, and I wanted to try to do things that sort of challenge myself. After the Eagles season was over on Monday, what I did was I made an announcement over on my community post, and I talked about like what I was going to be doing as far as content-wise for the channel over the next couple of months, really, for the most part. I really want to my goal this year, I'm really trying to get to 15,000 subscribers, and I know that that's going to take a lot of work on my end, and I'm posting more shorts. I wanted to come on and do some more college games. Even if I'm not like the best at it, I just felt like that it's like really important for me to just try to get reps and just try to call as many games as I can. But we have some really cool things coming up this year. We're going to be doing some more fundraising for baseball this year. We're doing more charity streams, which I'm really excited about. And there's going to be a lot more games that we cover. We're going to be doing more Diamond Zone. Diamond Zone is basically, for those of you that are new, if you're into like if you're into fantasy baseball or if you're into like that type of stuff, think about it basically as NFL Red Zone, but for baseball. That's mainly like what it is. I'll like change the scoreboards and like we'll call like 5 different games at once, and it's more so just like I do play-by-play, but it's like for 5 games. And like Manny Machado could be up with like the bases loaded in the bottom of the 9th, but then meanwhile, in the Phillies Mets game, I wouldn't do it during a Phillies game, but like Kyle Schwarber could be up with bases loaded in the bottom of the 9th too. And like we try not to miss like any really cool moments. But there's a lot of really cool stuff that I'm planning on doing this year, and I have a really big goal, and I'm going all out this year. So if there's anything that you're interested in us covering on the channel, please like comment down below, because I'm all for ideas. We're going to be doing March Madness. We're going to be also doing a World Baseball Classic as well. And I'm really excited. And I really want to try to provide more content on this channel, because I think that it would really help you guys. I think it would really help the channel. And I also just am very driven to just try to do what I can to not only put the channel in a better place, but just also, reach out to more people and build more connections on here, because I think that that's also what's really important too. Not just from a traditional play-by-play perspective, just more so from a human being perspective. JJ, let me give you my 401k. Just kidding. 101 to 81 as we start off the fourth quarter. There was a foul on Desmond Bain. Sorry that we missed that as I was doing my own little soliloquy. Back to the game, JJ. That's what you're doing, right? That's what you're supposed to do. Do your job. GG Jackson did make the first free throw. He also missed the second foul shot. Wagner got the rebound. Richardson puts up a 3 on the other side immediately, and we have another whistle. It'll be Magic basketball, though, and they will retain possession. What's your hotline? Yes, 610-314-0844. It's literally right under my name if you see it on the screen. Somebody was asking me, why's your phone up there? Why's your phone number up there? It's not my personal phone. It's just my hotline. So you can text it to me. 101-81 as the Magic have possession of the ball. Here's a tough floater inside. Great defense by the Grizzlies. They've been playing really good defense so far in this game. And Ja Morant gets the rebound. Jaren Jackson Jr., is that his 5th block of the game? He's just such a monster. He really is. He's so good. All right, 11:13 to go in the fourth quarter. A drive inside is up, and that's in to make it now 103 to 81. Cedric Coward got a bucket. It feels like he hasn't scored in a little bit of time. I want to say that the last time he scored was in the second quarter. I think it was. Yeah. 11 points now for him in the game, 103 to 81. And another free throw line jumper by Wagner. That's up and that's good. 103 to 83. Wagner in this game, 10 points, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists in this one. Carter is 15 points, 6 rebounds, and 3 assists. And Jaren Jackson Jr., 14 points, 5 boards in this one, and 4 blocks. 10:33 left to go in the fourth quarter. Coward looking to pass it down low to Jackson Jr. Puts up a 2, and he gets fouled as well. He'll go to the line for one more. It's been all Jaren Jackson here in this second half so far. Desmond Bain, not much he could do there. Made a little bit of contact with him. And Jackson will head to the line for the old-fashioned three-point play. Who hit the 3? Share out this stream. Yes, sir. I send it to you, Seth. Thank you so much, man. Who you got going, JJ? Honestly, I'm rooting for either of these teams. I want a good game. Like that's really all I care about. Like when I'm doing these NBA games, I just want a good game. I want people to come on here and have a good time. I like Paolo Banchero as a player. I know that probably goes against like what some people think. I think that Paolo Banchero is fun to watch when he's hitting the shots, of course. But I like Ja Morant too. I'm just a fan of greatness. I really am. 106-83, 10:20 left to go in the fourth quarter. Jackson did capitalize on the and one opportunity. But Dubs, thanks so much for coming on here, man. I hope that you're doing well. How you doing today, man? Yeah, let's go. Welcome on in to JJ's Kingdom. I cringe because I cringe because I appreciate it. I really do. I do. I try to stay humble with this whole thing. I like having a good time. I like talking to people on here, and I think it's cool, especially when I'm a little bit chatty. When I'm not so chatty, I was not really chatty in the first half, which I don't know why I wasn't. I really wish I was. Sometimes I wish I was more chatty, and other times I wish I just shut up. 106-85. Just kidding. 10:05 to go in the fourth quarter. Coward steps back, thought about taking the three, and is going to bounce pass it inside over to Jackson again. Jackson's baby floater won't go. He tried to get the rebound, almost boxed out Banchero, and he volleyball tips it, and the ball goes on out of bounds. Nice, doing good. Law, I'm waiting for the Magic to make their fourth quarter comeback. Let's go, Dubs. Let's go. Let's get a dub, Dubs. Let's get a dub. 9:53 to go in the fourth quarter. Magic do have the ball. Forgot to mention that. Sorry about that. Wagner looking to attack on the inside. Gets past everybody. And he couldn't hit the layup, though. Grabs his own rebound. Gives it back out to Desmond Bane. Bane to Black for three. Short. Oh, darn it. He just missed it. And the three-point shooting woes again continue for the Magic. They're now 5 for 24. And, 5 for 24 from downtown. That's really not going to get the job done. Shooting 21% from three. The Grizzlies were shooting 55% from downtown in the first half, and that has really gone down. 106-85 with 9:31 to go. Hardcore's back. All right. Everybody high. Just kidding, my guy. How did the chili turn out, my friend? 9:26 left to go in the fourth quarter. 106-85. If you want, send me a picture. There was one person that was Seth. He was going to send me his new Eagles gear. He was going to text it to me on the hotline. If you have the chili out, send me a picture on the hotline because I'd like to see. I'd like to see how it turned out. 9:19 left to go in the fourth quarter. 106-85. 16 seconds left on the shot clock, and the Magic get the inbound pass. No Suggs today, by the way. Just wanted to make sure that I mentioned that. Probably should have mentioned that at the very beginning. Oops. 106-85. Magic again lose the ball. Great defense by the Memphis Grizzlies. It was just an easy steal off of a terrible pass made by Anthony Black. 8:55 left remaining. The Magic do stop an alley-oop pass from coming. It was supposed to go to Jackson Jr. Black on the drive to the basket. And here's a pass over to Wagner. One more to Bane for a three. And finally, they hit their first three of the quarter. 106-88. And Memphis will take a timeout with 8:48 left to go. It's snowing at the Texas Pats game. Yeah, Foxborough? Yeah, they said that it was supposed to snow there. You know what? I'll take my final score prediction back just because of that. I don't think it's going to be a blowout now because of the snow. I don't. But I still have the Pats winning. Let's go. I got the photos to you. Yes, you did. Let's go, baby! Oh, guys, I didn't tell you this, but, like, what's actually really cool is now, instead of, like, going downstairs now to, like, go get water, I have a little trick. Hold up one sec. For Hanukkah this year, my parents were tuning on in, and my parents, like, love listening to me. They're on, like, almost all the time. They heard me say that, I think it was at, like, one point during the fall or something that I said that, it'd be kind of nice to have a fridge up here. I didn't actually necessarily expect a refrigerator, but they got me like a medium-sized fridge. And I set it up yesterday because I was in Philadelphia for like 3 weeks, like after they gave it to me, and I had to make a spot for it. But it wasn't going to happen until I came home, and I finally had the time to make a spot for it in my room, and they got me like a medium-sized fridge. And yesterday I put water in there and some Gatorade. Might end up getting some beers. Don't tell the dad. Don't tell the dad that. But yeah, it's great. So now I don't really have to go downstairs as much during games, and I just have waters in the fridge and some in the freezer too. And yeah, it's great. Life is good, man. It was such an awesome gift. Big shout out to them. I'm not doing this if it weren't for the parents, if it weren't for the family believing in me. So, light, snow, and rain, bro. I need 25 more. You need 25 points for Ja, dude. He is like, dude, like you're fine. He has 22. He has 22, and it's an 18-point game. So we'll come back on in. I think that you're good. I do. I think that you're good. Dub says, hell yeah. They will never see you now. Oh, no, I'm still going down for sure. Absolutely. But like when I'm doing like longer streams this year, if I'm doing like 2 to 3 games a day, especially during baseball season, like it's definitely beneficial if I have something upstairs. Obviously, I still got to get up. I still got to, stretch. I still got to do that. I honestly can't just like stay still sometimes, and that's why I do take breaks. I know that some people don't, but I try not to take many, but sometimes I literally just need to stretch. So, need Ja to get 30, says DJ. All right, 108 to 88. Let's see if he does. 8:25 left to go in the fourth quarter. Wagner over at the top of the key, looking to cross on over again. Hands it off over to Wendell Carter Jr. Another handoff again. Banchero's three-pointer, and he gets that one to fall. Paolo Banchero has cut it to a 17-point game. Excuse me, there's a difference, JJ. You got to do the math. You need him to get 15 assists too. Yeah, he has 12 assists, and he has 22 points right now, so that might be a little bit tough for you to get unless Orlando somehow maybe comes back. I don't know. 7:55 to go in the fourth quarter. On a drive to the basket, getting a stolen away, though, Desmond Bain. Bain almost lost his dribble. G.G. Jackson had it, and then Desmond Bain got it, and now Ja Morant gets a steal on the other side. Morant tries to go coast to coast. Couldn't make the layup inside, and on the offensive rebound, it's up, and it's good. Man, Ja could not make the layup, unfortunately, and Jock Landau was able to just convert it and put it back up and in. Jackson with a steal. Jackson with a floater, and now it's 112 to 91. Gosh, man, Jock Landau has been so active in this second half, and he is just doing the dirty work down low on the block. Black looking to pass it, gives it back over to Wagner, and now Banchero looking to pass it back to Black again for a wide-open three-point shot, and he nails it. 112-94, Magic still not going down without a fight. 7:03 left to go in the fourth quarter, and it's an 18-point ball game. They broke the 20-point lead finally. Again, they were down by as many as 33 points. It is a nice gift, dude. It's so great. Okay, I texted you the picture of the chili. Let's go! Another steal by Orlando on the other side. Banchero has it. Orlando has numbers. They're going to pass it outside to Black. Another three on the corner. And that was just a little bit strong. Man, that three could have really helped the Magic there. But the Memphis Grizzlies just attacking once again on the glass. They are out-rebounding the Orlando Magic 40-28 on the rebounds. Another shot that's up, and that's good. It's back to a 20-point game with 6:27 left to go in the fourth quarter. Jock Landau has taken on over. He got the offensive board off of the missed floater by Ja, and Jock was able to tip it back up and in. Another timeout taken by the Magic. Let's go. All right, let's see this picture of the chili. Let's go. Dude, that looks fire. That looks so good. Oh, that looks great, dude. Is that so you got carrots in there, I see. Onions. Are those beans? Yeah, those must be the black beans. That looks good, dude. That chili looks good. Let's see this gear, too. I wanted to also see that. Okay, so you got... So my guy Seth got his Eagles mug. Dude, that looks awesome. That looks great. Also got a TV on his background. That must be for the Patriots game. Yeah. You got the Eagles flag. Dude, y'all have nice stuff, man. And then, what's that Phillies thing? Seth, if you're still here, what is that Phillies thing that you sent me? Because that looks really cool. It looks like it's a light. But yeah, that looks awesome, man. Good stuff. My name is Jason Joseph, guys. This is Play-by-Play with JJ. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to subscribe. We are now 8 subscribers away from getting to the 8250 marker. We do live play-by-play for Phillies baseball, Sixers basketball, and Eagles football on here. We're also going to be doing some more NBA coverage and NCAA basketball coverage on here as well. And we are doing the... we did the Buffalo. Sorry, we didn't do the Buffalo game yesterday. We did the 49ers game yesterday. Tonight, we're going to be doing the Rams Bears game, which I'm really excited about. So that would be really cool. The Phillies light up sign. Yeah. I was going to say it was a light up sign, but I didn't know if there was like a specific name for it. But that looks really cool, my friend. It does. It looks really awesome. Again, thank you all so much for the subs on YouTube. Thanks, dude. No, those are yellow and orange bell peppers. No carrots. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, it looks great, man. It really does. Looks awesome. Yeah. What was I gonna say? I was gonna say something else. I forget what it was. We used to have like chili contests. Like people would actually make chili. It was not in our neighborhood, but like one of my friends growing up would have like. In his development, they would do like every summer, they'd have like a chili making contest, and there would be people that would like judge everybody's chili that they made. I think one year my dad did it, and he came in like second place or something. I'd have to actually ask him about that. I don't know if I don't think he's tuning on in, but I'll have to ask him that. But yeah, that's really cool. What else we got? If Josh sells me, bro, I made the bet at halftime. I needed him to score 9 points and a half. Man, I hear you loud and clear, man. I'm sorry. There's nothing. I can't just wave a magic wand, man. I wish I could. 114.94, 6:20 left to go in the fourth quarter. A little handoff over to Desmond Bane. Dude, what if I'm the reason why you lose? I'm just kidding. 6:10 left to go in the fourth quarter. Another handoff pass that goes to Wagner. Wagner takes it over towards the baseline, puts up a baseline jump shot. He was way off balance. The ball gets battered around. Desmond Bane gets the rebound and a kick out to a three-pointer that's up, and it's in. Back to a 17-point ball game. Great pass by Desmond Bane, and Wendell Carter Jr. able to capitalize with the corner three. Bears-Rams game is going to be a heck of a fourth quarter. The Iceman cometh. Yeah, man. Yeah, dude, that's going to be so sick. Again, let me know how you guys like the stats on the sides. I would really appreciate that. 5:35 left to go in the fourth quarter. Here's Landale again looking to pass the ball around the timeline. A drive over towards the inside and a kick out towards the far side over towards Caldwell Pope. And here's a shot that's up and in by Contavious Caldwell Pope. Or Wendell Carter Jr., that is, to make it now 116. No, it was Contavious Caldwell Pope. 116-97. 116-97, 5:10 to go in the fourth quarter. Another three that's up and no good by Wendell Carter Jr. He missed it that time. John Conchar got the rebound. 5:03 left to go. Conchar towards the near side. KCP for three. No good. And another rebound by the Orlando Magic, still in this game. 4:50 left to go. Black on the drive to the basket. He's fouled and will go to the line for 2 free throws. Grizzlies trying to shut the door, and the Orlando Magic have a little bit of a peek still open. I hear you. I'm breaking out the roller and doing the chili cheese dogs tonight. LS2, thank you for the sub. Thank you very, very much. I appreciate that. Dude, that sounds good. I got the dried jalapeno chips. They got at Wawa. I put them on, too, and it was amazing. Going to do it again today. Dude, send pictures, man. Send pictures to the JJ hotline. I would love to see the types. I'd like to see the finished result. Hardcore sent me the chili. It looks fire. It really does. I'm not just saying that. I really mean it. It looks so good. 4:50 left to go in the fourth quarter. Here's another free throw by Black, and that's up, and that's good. So Anthony Black knocks down the second foul shot. He missed the first one. It's an 18-point game with 4 minutes and 50 seconds left to go in the fourth quarter. Ja Morant is back out there, folks. Ja has 22 points, 12 assists, and 5 rebounds. Morant on a drive, looking to pass it over to Landau. He's fouled. He was shooting a layup. Didn't make the layup, but he got fouled, and he'll go back to the line for 2 more points. I need 15 for Wagner and Banchero, says Michael. Michael, what's going on, man? You guys are the absolute best. 5 more subs till we get to the 8250 marker. Let's go! Foul shot number 1. Bingo. Yes, sir. 5 more, baby. Hit that thumbs up button. And here we go. The second free throw. That is good, too, by Jock Landau. What a fourth quarter for Jock Landau. That guy has just he's taken on over, and he's pretty much sealing the deal for the Memphis Grizzlies. 21 points for Jock. A lot of them have come in this second half. He also has 8 rebounds as well. Banchero on a drive to the basket. Tough finish for him. Back to an 18-point ball game. 4:15 remaining in the fourth quarter. Still got to announce that time. 118-100. Grizzlies do have 3 timeouts, and so do the Orlando Magic as well. All right, they will pick up the ball. Ja Morant has it over on the left side of the logo. Looks to take it over towards the elbow. Kicks it outside, and another catch-and-shoot 3 is up, in and out it goes. Rebounded by the Magic, and a foul called. It's a loose ball foul. It is a loose ball foul. Cam Spencer missed the tray, and it was on Jock Landau. Should we trade A.J. Brown, says Seth? Man. Trade A.J. Brown. If you can get a good package for A.J., I would say yes. I mean, I would say that for anybody, right? Like, you know, even for the Philadelphia 76ers, I was actually having this conversation with Philly halftime the other day, and he was right about this. I'll get back to that in a second. Remind me. Here's Anthony Black down low. Looks to pass it over to Carter Jr., and it's blocked, by Memphis. 3:40 left to go in the fourth quarter. Burping on the air while you're talking. That's not fun. Ja takes it over towards the logo again. Looks to conduct the traffic here. Ja crosses over again. Takes it to the top of the key. Drives it inside. Looks to kick it out. A 3-point shot is up, and that one is good. Nice shot there by Jalen Wells, and the Magic are going to take another timeout here. Back to a 21-point ball game. Ja looked to drive and then saw out of the corner of his eye that Wells was wide open. And that is assist number 13 for Ja Morant. All right. Okay, so, yeah, I was talking to Halftime about a couple of days ago, and he said, I was talking to him about Tyrese Maxey. I said, I don't want to trade Maxey. And he said, well, JJ, anybody in the NBA, anybody in sports is tradable. Like, even Shohei Ohtani, like, you can't just say no to a trade because you might get, like, a big haul back for that person. Like, it really all depends. Like, Tyrese Maxey, there's only maybe a few guys I would trade Tyrese Maxey for, and that's a compliment, of course, to Tyrese Maxey. I would say the same thing with A.J. Brown. So, like, if I was offered, right, for A.J. Brown, if you were to give me, like, 3 first-round draft picks and maybe, like, you know, like a second-string wide receiver, like, I would consider it. I would. I would consider it. It all depends on the package, though. If you're telling me that Justin Jefferson is coming in the deal for A.J. Brown, I'm signing up for that in a heartbeat because I think Justin Jefferson is just better than A.J. I'm sorry. I know that Justin didn't have as good of a year. J.J. McCarthy was his quarterback, but I would take Justin Jefferson because I just think he's a better wide receiver, right? So, like, there are certain people that I would most certainly trade A.J. Brown for, and I'm not opposed to hearing any sort of offers, right? 121-100, 3 minutes and 10 seconds to go in the fourth quarter. Another handoff that goes on over towards Goga Batadze, but he's going to turn it on over. It's been a game of turnovers for the Magic here in the fourth quarter. Every time that they just sneak back on in, something goes wrong for them. Jonathan Isaac is out there for the very first time today. You got Isaac, Keene, Penda, Richardson, and Batadze, so they're just going to unleash their bench. Ja hits a 2. That one is up, and that one is good. Ja just made a 20-foot step back J with 2:42 to go. He won you that bet, man. Then AJ should not have asked for a trade. It reduces his trade value. Yeah, I agree with that too, Hardcore. I really do. I agree with that. I think that that also does decrease his trade value too. I think that he's still an effective wide receiver, and I think that he can still be a top receiver. But, I mean, the drop catches, right? Like even when Jalen Hurts wasn't having his best game as a timeout's taken with 2:42 left to go, AJ Brown was just, I mean, like, dropping passes left and right. Some of them were just like right to him. I still go back. I'm sorry to do this. I still go back to that fourth quarter against the 49ers. And although Dallas Goedert made the catch on the next play, A.J. Brown, that was delivered right to him. And you saw my reaction right here on the stream. I'm like, you could not have thrown a better ball to AJ, man. You could not have thrown a better ball to AJ. And actually, if AJ does make that catch, well, guess what? There technically is still more time, right? So maybe they could have went for a field goal at the time. Maybe they could have tried to run one more play. So all that stuff matters. It really does. And AJ, as much as I blame Kevin Patullo, as much as Jalen Hurts didn't have the best game either, and I can't necessarily put all the blame on Jalen Hurts, but AJ was a part of the problem this year too. He really was. So that's just the bottom line. That's the bottom line. We need 5 more subs now in order for us to get to the 8250 marker. Let's go. Rich says I'm heartbroken. What's up, Rich? I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry, dude. If you lost money, I apologize, man. But hope that you're doing okay. Don't forget, guys, hit the thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel. It means a lot when you guys do support the channel. You guys are the absolute best. 24 points for Ja Morant today, 7 for 13 shooting-wise from the field. And so his night is done. G.G. Jackson just came on in. Vince Williams Jr. also just came on in, too. So, all right, 2:25 left to go in the fourth quarter. So Ja Morant ends today's game, and he is done. Didn't get hurt or anything. He's just over on the bench because now it's in garbage time. Here's a floater that's up, and that's good. 123-102. The next game for the Orlando Magic, by the way, let's do that right now. The Magic will be playing. They'll be coming back to the U.S., of course, and their next game that they will be playing will be on Thursday. They play Thursday against Charlotte, and then they play 2 games in a row. It's actually one in Memphis versus Cleveland, and the other one in Cleveland, and that will be on the one in Orlando, will be on Saturday, the 24th, and then on Monday they play out in Cleveland. It'll be in Cleveland. I don't know why I really struggled with that. That was really odd. Sorry about that. As far as the Grizzlies schedule goes, M-S-H-A-Z-I, I want to say this correctly. Mshazi, is that how you say it, right? Mshazi? Oh, he says, me too, bro. Thanks so much for coming on here, man. I appreciate you guys so much. We do live play-by-play for Phillies baseball, Sixers basketball, and Eagles football. We're also doing some more NBA coverage and men's basketball for college, too. And we're doing some more NFL playoff games. So we've been doing a lot with me. Even if I knew, I wouldn't have predicted this blowout, says M. Shazy. Yeah, I think I said 115-110. Memphis, that was my final score prediction. We have a challenge here, by the way, with 151 left to go in the fourth quarter. So that's what the stoppage is, and that's why I'm talking so much right now. But yes. The Memphis Grizzlies, yes, let me get back to my train of thought. I got very sidetracked there. The Memphis Grizzlies, their schedule will be this. So their next game that they play will be on Wednesday against Atlanta. They play against the Hawks, and then they play Friday. These are all home games. They play Friday against New Orleans, and then Sunday against Denver. So they're on a 3-game homestand. So that's what is going on for them. Tomorrow, we'll be back at it with more NBA coverage. We're doing the 1 o'clock game tomorrow because it's MLK Day, and we'll be having you guys covered for the Milwaukee-Atlanta game. Excited about that, and I hope that you guys are going to be on for it. And then we got the Philadelphia 76ers game. They play at 7 o'clock tomorrow, and we'll have you covered for that too. I just need Jackson to score one more point, says Rich. Well, he's not out there because the game is now in garbage time. So you lost your bet, man. Sorry. 124-105, 90 seconds left in the fourth quarter. The Magic do get a steal over on the near side, driving it over towards the cup and going up for a two and getting fouled. It was... give me 1 second. That was Noah Penda, was it? What a game, says Butterfly. Yeah, what a game. What a game. So, yeah, we'll be back on tonight for the 6:30 football game. I could do the 3 o'clock one, but I want to make some shorts, and I want to make sure that I get my thumbnail ready for the 6:30 one, and I'd honestly like to have some dinner tonight and be able to spend time. Rich says, no. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry, dude. Here's a foul shot that's good by Penda. Makes the first free throw. And the second one, he'll knock that one down, too, to make it 124-106. Or, sorry, 124-107. So the second one was good. 1:15 left to play in the fourth quarter. A step-back three is up, and that's no good. Wells, Jackson, Gigi Jackson, that is, Conchar, Williams Jr., and Spencer are all out there for the Memphis Grizzlies. 4 more subs, baby. Let's go. 1 minute left to go in the fourth quarter. A catch-and-shoot three on the other side. No good. And an offensive rebound, but it actually went out of the hands of Penda, and it went on out of bounds. With me even, what does it say? Even I knew that this would have been a blowout. Yeah, I hear you, man. 50 seconds are left in the fourth quarter. And taking it all the way over towards the top of the key, giving it back over to Spencer. And now driving downhill, making the layup. It's good. And Conchar, I believe that was him. He was able to respond. It was. Conchar got it. Are you going to go live for the Texans versus Patriots? I was not planning on doing it. I was going to do the 6:30 game tonight. I originally was planning on doing the Texans game, but I do have some stuff that I have to do. If you want me to go live though for the Texans Patriots game, please comment down below, and I actually will do it. I will do it. I will do it just for you guys. 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter. 126-107. Here's a three-pointer. That's no good. 8 seconds left on the game clock. Please, please let me know if you think I should go live for it. Let me know down below because I really will. I'll make a thumbnail. I'll do it quickly. Probably won't have time to do all the hashtags, but it is what it is. But it's going to be a quick turnaround. College football championship is tomorrow too, says Seth. Yes, it is. I will not be live for that. I'll be doing the Sixers game instead. But in the afternoon, we'll be doing the Milwaukee Bucks game, so that'll be nice. 126-109 is the final score of the Grizzlies Magic game, so that game is done. Ja Morant had himself a very good first half. As far as things go for the Grizzlies, I really just was very impressed with how great Jock Landale was in that second half. He was getting a lot of rebounds left and right. He was very physical. And when Orlando finally got out of their slump, and they came out in the second half responding, I just felt like Jock Landale just had all the answers. I mean, he was taking advantage of the glass. He looked like he was just boxing guys out left and right and made some really good plays to just close the deal for the Grizzlies. It was really more of a neutral second half. Both teams were making their shots. They were going back and forth. 56 points for the Orlando Magic in the second half and 54 for the Grizzlies. But it was just Jock Landale that really neutralized everybody, and that's all that you really needed if you were the Grizzlies. It was all more so about, okay, we won the first half. Can we just keep it equal, the scoring equal here in the second half? And they did that. They really did their job. They did an incredible job rebounding out of the gates. They punched the Magic in the mouth, guys. The first half was a beatdown. We saw a murder. We did. So, but anyhow, yeah, good game. That was fun. Anthony Black did have 19 points, but the Memphis Grizzlies defense when they're on, like, they're a problem. They really are. The Grizzlies have been very inconsistent this year, and part of the reason why, of course, Ja Morant has just been in and out of these lineups, and you don't know, like, when he's going to play. But even, like, when you came into looking at these games today, like, they beat the Spurs. They kept it close against the Pacers in their 2 games that they played against them, and the Sixers, too, right? And then they did lose to the Suns, but they only lost by 1 point to the Thunder. They then beat the Nets, and they lost by 7 to the Magic. So they've been, 17-23 doesn't necessarily describe their whole season. It really doesn't. Ja Morant, when he's playing out there, we just know that he takes it to another level, and he makes his teammates better, and you can certainly see that today, 1,000%. Go Texans. Good stream. This game is much over. Yes, sir. Yeah, okay. So thank you all so much for tuning on in. I think I'm going to... The game starts at 3 o'clock. I don't know, man. I'd like to... I should do the game. I should. I know I should. We'll do it. We'll do it. All right. We'll be back on a 3. We'll be back on a 3. Might not have as big of an intro. But, yeah, we'll be back on a 3. We'll do the Texans game. We'll do Texans-Patriots. It'll be fun. More of like a kickback thing. And then at 6:30, we got the next game. So that'll be really nice. It'll be Bears and Rams. It's a long day. Let's just do Bears and Rams. We'll just do Bears and Rams today. I do have some stuff that I have to get done. I do. But I should do it. I should. Butterfly says I should do it. Butterfly's right. I should do it. JJ the Sin, Jared McCain to the Blue Coats. Yeah, I saw that. And honestly, I'm not upset about it. I'm really not, because I think that Jared McCain definitely needs more reps, and he's just not going to get it here. I feel so bad for Jared McCain, man. I really do. I feel terrible for Jared because, first of all, he's coming back from like 2 injuries. First of all, it was a season-ending injury that he had last year. And look, with the way that the team is playing right now, VJ Edgecombe, like, you can't sit him. You can't sit Quentin Grimes. You can't sit Tyrese Maxey, right? Like, there's only so much that you can do. And unfortunately, he's just not been able to find a rhythm because the team is just playing really well. So it's a good problem to have. I understand, but I want him to get reps, and I want him to snap out of this funk. And if he's playing down low in the G League, that's fine with me. I know that Janai Broom had like 50 points the other day for the Blue Coats, and people want to say, well, that doesn't necessarily mean so much. Well, honestly, I think for him it definitely does because it's important for these guys to just play. And I'm happy that the G League right now, compared to when it was the D League, was not necessarily a developmental league as they called it out to be. Now it is like a minor league system, you know? And I'm happy that he's getting reps down there. And I think that that's how it should be. He needs to be playing. He needs to be out there going up against opponents. I don't care what the competition is. They're still professional basketball players. They might not be at an NBA level compared to, other guys, but he's not going to get the minutes here. He's not. And I love Jared McCain. I'm a big fan of Jared McCain's game. I really am. But I think that was the right decision. Memphis scored more points in this game than the other one. Texans got a strong defense, so that offense better lock in like a workhorse. Rich says they better win. I'm fine with the Bears and the Rams. Yeah. I don't know, man. I really want to do this Texans game, but I know that I should take a break. I know. Look out for the thumbnail. If I post it, we're doing it. If not, I'll see you later for the Chicago Bears game. All right. I really want to do it, though. Why not just do it? All right. Hardcore says I agree. Yeah. It's unfortunate. It is. It's a bad spot for him. All right. I love you guys. I might see you all in 22 minutes. I might see you all in 3 hours. keep you on your toes. Love you all. Lila Tove. Have yourself a great rest of your day. I will see you all soon. Bye.